the page, and then you
right,
can.
while these lot are fudging about. Hello, people.
Hello.
We're live now. Slightly later than I wanted to be, but I was pissing about. Right, welcome to Heavyweight, whatever we are these days. RPG, gaming, charity stream, professionals. There's no better D&D show on the internet that's out of Yorkshire and Wales. But yes,
Birmingham.
And Birmingham. It's nearly Wales, isn't it? It's North Wales. So, it goes Yorkshire, Wales. That's how we're looking at the map from now on. Right? What was I saying? We're playing D&D. This is session 25 of our campaign when glory is not enough. The Stavros Flatley music. Look, it's set in Atoria. Atoria's got a bit of a great theme on it. You know, people started smashing plates. I picked the tune, deal with it, enjoy it. And the hammock drinking gravy idea I'm well down for, so cool. Right, sponsors, we got 3 of them. Well, we got loads of them, but I put 3 on the overlay. Sirenscape, incredible providers of musical ambience for your games, whether you're sat around the table and playing it out of your electronic device, or you play online with your friends and you share your link with them and they can hear you. What is he asking? Are you asking Siren or Siren? Wow.
I'm trying to find the command.
I enjoy that you went with.
I mean, Serbian,
like Syrian.
Yeah. So
that's the place. That's Syria.
I'm having a crisis. Okay, leave me be. I'm trying.
I don't know, Sparky, mate. There's a lot of Syrian on my screen at the minute. I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, they do really... Look at the word on the logo. Go to that one. Not what's in chat. Just follow the word on the overlay.
The logo of a siren.
The logo of a siren. Escaping itself. But yeah, you go there and they do really amazing. They've got every sound set known to humankind and the animal world. Go check them out. They're brilliant. We use them all the time. Every campaign going, whether we're in person or over the internet. So use them. If you like chibi artwork, why not, you animals? Go check out the Roll20 Market and type in Coyote Grey and you'll get to see all the chibi token packs that he's done and put up there. They're amazing. I love them. I just buy them even when I'm not going to use them because I think they're brilliant. I absolutely love them. So go check out Coyote Grey. And if you buy out, send him a message, tell him I sent you. You don't get a discount at all. It just makes me feel warm inside. Loki battle mats. Exactly what it says on the tin. They do battle mats, massive battle mats that you can flip out and you can, whatever you need, whether it be lava, caverns, forests, towns, taverns, castles, caverns, mountainside, all that good stuff. They do all that. And all the digital versions of the physical stuff they create can be bought on DM's Guild. I think it's DM's Guild. It might be the other one. Drive through. Look at one of them. Look for Loki, and you get all their digits. Drive through RPG, and you can get their digital stuff. But their physical stuff, absolutely brilliant. Friday just gone. Went to the board game bunker in Nuneaton. Just opened. They're brilliant. Check them out if you're in the Midlands. We did a D&D intro. 4 out of the 5 people that turned up already knew how to play D&D, so they kind of missed the point. But it was a really good laugh, and we used Loki battle mats, and they were super impressed. They'd not seen them before. So yeah, go check them out. They're brilliant providers of quality TTRPG maps. Yes, and then there'll be other links for everyone. Sawdust and Swear Words, Roughworks Creative, Ashana, Bardic Inspiration, Blink Dog Dice.
No, I can't do that.
Well, everyone else does. Yeah. So check them out. I'm trying to convince Sparky. We'll have him. I'm fishing him in slowly. So that's our sponsors. Thank you very much. If you want to throw 200 bits at this lot, please do. It will give them a reroll. Like Uli has just demonstrated there. Thank you very much, Uli. Biggie threw in more. Cheers, Biggie. It's alright, we haven't started. But they get a reroll. Do you feel sorry for the adventurers? Monkey face. Donate 200 bits /cheers to give the party a reroll. They can't be used on the DM or death saving throws. They don't roll over to the following week. And there's no longer a cap. We should probably get rid of that bit now because there's no cap. So yeah, get them in while you can. If you are a absolute legend and wish to donate 500 bits, I get a reroll and will happily ruin their nat 20 smiley faces with that reroll.
I remember the command for that one.
Well done. It's Moose, yes. I'm pretty sure it's Moose from Pathfinder. When my group of players nearly died to a moose, but it was great. And you've got 5 rerolls already. Nice. So that's that.
There you go, Tom.
You will notice in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen there is a giant, colourful banner with my lovely, perfectly chiselled self opening a book and dice flying around. There are 3 charities on it: Shelter, Papyrus, and MS UK. Every year we run a charity event, whether it be a 24-hour stream of a one-shot or a 48-hour multiple things going on in that stream, and we raise money. We've done... Thank you, Biggie!
Biggie.
Yes!
You are
Yes!
It's giving him 2.
Yes! Yes, Biggie. Welcome to the dark side. But you will notice... like these charities in the bottom corner. So this year we're going to do a week-long charity from the 24th to the 28th of July. It will be noon till midnight every day, so Monday to Friday. For those with nippers, it's the first week of the school holidays-ish, depending on where you are in the world. But yes, and we'll be running that. Up until now, we've raised about £8,000, give or take a quid. Perfect world, I'd like to match that in that week. Again. So double it. But even if we raise a quid, we've done something. You know what I mean? So please, if you've got the pennies, throw them in. Yes, it is July and it is a way ways, but I'm going to shout about it pretty much all our streams leading up. See what we can earn on the way. So yeah, go check them out. The links should be. Yeah, there you go. Just go check them out. Go check them out. Steal from people. Give your money to them. Hey, yeah, Martin, my boy. Yes, this is how you do it, Martin. Well played, sir. So now I have 3 rerolls. 3 kids.
Bjorn's not making it out
Some
of this
fools
session.
are going to die today.
And I think
Oh, yes, we said the same thing.
I think that's it. Is that it on the stuff to shout before we play?
It's not right. YouTube.
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook and Spotify and Anchor and YouTube and Discord. All those little buttons are beneath the stream. The links going in the chat. Yeah, if you want to hang out with us and talk nerdy with us or just talk about your day, please join those. Look out on the Instagrams for announcements when we go live and all that good stuff, and any events that we may be hosting or not hosting. Yeah, YouTube, hundreds and hundreds of hours. Or Spotify, where there's hundreds and hundreds of hours. One you listen to, one you watch. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got another reroll. I tell you what, you lot have had a bad Monday. just kill the players. So what am I on now, 4? I mean, yes. Yes. The Sith will rise. So... That's it for all the YouTubey stuff. Go find them out. Yeah, Spotify. Look for Heavyweight RPG. For When Glory's Not Enough, Heavyweight RPG. Fables Among Titans. Go see them. And you'll also, if you jump on Spotify or YouTube and look for Dice of the Beholder, you get to see their Chronicles of Needham, which has started up again. There was Session 90 last night. Super cool to see them back at it. And it is dungeon mastered by the beautiful Ricardo.
Thank you.
And Rich. Yeah. Who is this Ricardo, you say? Check him out on a Sunday. Right, we're done. We're good. Recap. Are we recapping?
I think you have 5 now.
I have 5. Uli, oh yeah, he's done. Uli's donated 400, so that's...
Oh, 400.
Yeah,
That's
2 more
more
prizes.
you guys have got
Thank you,
another 2.
Uli.
Alright,
Dwarf Warrior,
let's
okay,
not turn it into a competition, kids.
I can't count,
Um,
which is probably why I'm bad at rolling.
Recap. You lot, with Elias and Dante, the fig people, are taking a wagon of silver ore, figs and almonds to Dwalo, which is from where you were in Lento, about 6-7 days travel. On the way there, you did some wonderful moments of, you got to see the golden and silver dancing lights above the mountains. You got to interact with a squirrel with a magical fork. You got to do some cool sorcerer sword work. I've got more than 3, pal. You want to scroll back up, check that out. Oh, man, I'm on 4. 4, Uli. Well done, Dwarf Warrior. Look at that.
Biggie did 2, Martin did 1, and yeah.
Dwarf, yeah. And don't you worry, these are in permanent marker. So, It is, and then you finished it off with a fight against some warthog-type creatures and predator wasps, where they were covered in like blisters and burns. Hot. Thank you for the subscription. Why did
No,
that...
it's my 12-month
12
anniversary.
year
Not 12 year.
anniversary.
God, it feels
We've known
like
each other that long.
No, 12-month anniversary of this crisis.
Look at that. Whee! You destroyed these smushy creatures. One of you nearly got eaten. Fez, I believe.
I almost did.
Oh, well, there you go. But you were bearing out every 5 seconds. So you've cleaned yourselves down. You've given therapy to Elias and Dante. As previously to this, they were not overly keen. You know, they'd never heard of anything going wrong on this little travel to Dwalo. You lot turn up and there's giant wasps and crazy squirrels and all sorts. Okay, Ole, thank you. You killed them.
Oh, fuck.
We're on to day 5 of the Big Brother Colossus house. Who's rolling for day 5? You're a couple of days out from Dwalo.
Well, no one else is volunteering. Me.
No,
Kick off the stream.
hang on. I was going to say because Bjorn hasn't actually rolled for this yet.
Rich.
So D20.
Yep.
D100.
That is an 11.
11.
Did I reroll? Reroll? Reroll.
So, waking up on the 5th day, having moved camp away from the mushy remains of whatever it was you fought late in the afternoon yesterday. The weather itself gets real hot. Elias and Dante seem to be pretty prepared for it. Althea is pretty prepared for it. Kind of loosens her armour a little bit. Pull out these real thin cotton sort of bandana type get-ups where they tie it together just to keep the heat. They do pass out spares for those that wish it, just to keep the heat up, but it is incredibly, like, almost like peak temperatures of 1,000,000. Oh, that's why you can't see it.
What can't we see?
The alert box. Now when you do it.
Ah.
Because the charity thing is overlaying it. All of you give me Constitution saving throws, please. The heat.
What the hell?
As you reach midday, the heat is unbearable, especially for the, Viconian.
What if I just like strip off as it gets hotter?
I'll lower your
Ginger.
DC.
Okay.
10.
So Bjorn is now in nothing but like trousers.
Oh, you're in trousers. It remains the same.
Nice.
It's just in a thong. You wouldn't take your shiny breastplate off. You've only just got it.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Question.
And that one is a fail. Yes.
22
No.
in total.
22.
When we did our first ever episode, there was mention that I felt like climate controlled because I'm used to the heat of things.
Okay.
Do I get advantage?
Or
No.
do you just not have to roll?
Or do I just not have to roll?
You do after all.
That's a 10.
16.
16. I've got a question for you, Ray. Would you have asked me that question if you'd have rolled a nat 20?
Oh, no, because I wouldn't have cared. But
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, fine. Whereas I'm like, oh, that is.
Hypothetical question.
borderline.
If I fail this roll, can I pass it?
I rolled a 4.
Well, good job you took all your clothes off.
Hang on. Yeah.
Etheria,
17.
No one's ever said that to Bri before.
a good job.
Etherea's not
Yeah.
even loosened their robe. It's like, nope.
Oh, but you'll take it off when it's wet.
Yeah. Not bothered about being naked, but I've got to be formal here. I'm walking.
Oh, fair. You
And walking places, that is important. And
Your
formal.
horse is right next to you, empty saddle, just looking sad and upset that you won't use the horse.
Nice horse.
Yeah.
There's nothing left to take off.
So Rhea and Bjorn, you receive 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oof.
Oh!
Are you wishing you rerolled now?
I ain't wasted a reroll on heat.
Are we walking on the sun?
Nope, the sun is walking on you. Look, mate, you rolled an 11, except the
I rolled
outcome.
a 4.
No, I meant on your D20 for the
good point.
day.
Jesus.
Sleep for 2 days.
And for those at home, exhaustion level 2, you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved.
Oh, get on you donkeys.
I haven't got off.
The horses themselves,
How do they roll?
well, yeah. It's not a targeted attack from the sun. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Right, that's it. We're blowing up the sun.
yeah. It's actually the big bad all along. You know what I mean? Glutonus' boss is the sun. So I'll just do 1 roll for all the horses, so they'll either all die or all survive. So the horses, just similar to Bjorn and Rhea, all start to flag and become incredibly lethargic, slowing the travel of the day to an almost crawl.
That's just what we need.
The 2
Can I use a reroll just on my horse?
if you want.
Yeah.
The reroll was a 7.
Carry on.
One of his rerolls gone. Oh, well. Gone. Yep. There we go.
So all beasts of burden are all incredibly knackered, lethargic. They're sluggish. Dante, who's Dante? His cousin. Dante, Elias, and Althea. I'll roll for Althea. That's 20. You're welcome, Ree.
That was meant for the horse.
Yeah, Althea's horse is fine. Elias is fine, and Dante got on that 20 as well.
Althea's carrying the horse.
She's carrying all of them, but it looks of it with Velouche. Who's got the pony? Just literally hand on the stomach. Yeah, you're in the middle. But it will cost you a day's travel to get through this. Stop for a moment to find some sheltered area. As you're approaching, if you see on the map that none of you have ever looked at, don't lie to me. The area you're going through, as we said a couple of days ago, the gradient is starting to rise. You're going higher and higher, and you're in like I don't know the terminology for it, but it's rocky and small, for as small as a mountain can be. Small mountain range to the northeast, and the major one to the west, northwest, southwest. Big fucking range. But you're going through it now. But it's not like a mountain pass. It's a very wide valley through the larger mountains on your left and the smaller mountains on your right. But it will take you an extra day's worth of travel. Or you can continue trying to push through, not lose a day, but you will gain more exhaustion.
And
Everyone
we
is
just kill the
looking kind of
horses.
knackered. Should we stop for the day? I can try and do something about the sun. But only if we stop.
The horses definitely look like they need the rest. Of course, I'm completely fine.
To be honest, Bjorn, you're looking very red. Your nose is peeling.
Oh, that is just
Birthmark.
the skin condition. It is. We should rest the horses, though. Not as resilient as Baconian riding goats.
Althea scowls at you.
Bjorn is actually desperately looking about for shades.
Yeah. If we make up camp, I'm going to cast darkness above the camp.
Okay. So, The sun is no longer bearing down on you. You are all in shade, but it doesn't change the temperature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do much about that one. But
You
yeah,
could frostbolt everyone repeatedly.
we got a long rest after yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, you're on your 5th day, so you've long rested.
Yeah. I'd not pressed that, that's all. But yeah, that's a spell gone.
So there is a 60-foot sphere of darkness above you all. In the middle of the day. Elias will just give you a little nudge of thing and say, "Can everyone see that?"
Yeah, if they're in range. They can't see through it. So if that bird's up there, can't see through it.
That's pretty cool. But they can see the big sphere.
I suppose.
Okay. We'll just continue eating their almond sandwiches and fig juice.
I would like to use prestidigitation, which, as part of the spell, I can chill up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour. So I'd like to chill all my clothes, so my harem pants, my little jacket. I'd like to chill them all and then put them back on.
So as Veloce is walking around, very smiley, a pair of sunglasses manifest on his face. But yeah, you are incredibly comfortable, Veloce.
I'm going to be a little bit nicer and cast Druidcraft to have a
fire going.
breeze. Just.
Bit chilly in here.
And hopefully make sure that Veloce is now cold.
I cast Ray of Frost on Velush's pants. No.
Roll
It's
to
picking
hit.
on me.
It's a very, yeah. So
That's probably a bit much.
if you're staying to rest, you do not lose. You lose your day's travel because you're staying to rest and make yourselves comfortable and such. You will be there the majority of the day, into the evening.
Yeah.
For that reason, you have lost a day though.
That's okay.
Don't wanna
Better.
die.
Yeah,
What?
better than killing Bjorn halfway there.
During the night, the temperature drops drastically, which is kind of welcoming, but is also part of the delay in the travel. You sleep through. You're on to the next day. You were a day away. You're now 2 days away. So who would like to roll for day 6?
Long rest?
You have a long rest, yes.
I'll get my spell back then.
Last
Do
time I
I
rolled, we got into a
recover
fight.
1 level of exhaustion?
Again?
I'll
Correct.
roll.
Alright, nice.
Nat 1!
You rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1.
God,
I don't know
that
whether
is
to be happy about that. You look too happy about that, I might reroll. No, I'm not going to reroll.
You know that combat you said wasn't going to come up
I
for a
knew
while?
Jesus were real.
Just commit, Tony. We just commit to the roll.
Yeah, well, we'll take it.
That
We might
Spanish
need the
guy's got a
rerolls
lot to
for
answer
this,
for.
so-
Yeah.
It's better than getting that one somewhere else, I think.
Him and the
maybe.
Beatles. No offence to anyone of faith.
Gotta push the boundary there, don't we?
Mate, I do know, it's GG's, mate. That's it. Stream done.
It's been a pleasure.
Cancelled, mate.
Excellent chat.
Oh.
Nat 1.
Are you sticking with the nat 1 or are you re-rolling?
I'm going for it.
Cool.
Sticking with it.
Cool.
You look too happy, but no. I don't want to take your happiness away from you.
Oh, I happily take yours, so don't worry about it.
DM's prerogative, that.
Day 6 in the Big Brother Colossal House. You're pouring along, dead nice. It's really quiet, beautiful. Temperatures
Dead
kind
nice.
of mellowed out. It's dead nice. It's
Oh,
really
it's nicer
It's really
today.
good. It's really good. It is perfect Mediterranean-esque weather. It's warm on the skin. The sun isn't overbearing. There's a breeze every now and then. Walking through this enormous valley with the smaller mountain range on your right and the larger one on your left. Just as mountains do. the horses start to get a bit agitated. Like they're not overly keen on going forwards. They're kind of turning around, and they're a little bit confused as to where to like to go. Even though you're kind of directing them, they're not. It's not even like they're resisting your nudges to go forwards or anything. They just seem incredibly confused. And Rhea, I mean, if you haven't all worked out yourself, but Rhea, you feel it. You feel their fear, just washing over you. Elias and Dante are also a little bit confused. Althea's eyes instantly go gold with like on a reflex. All of the purple still in your beautiful irises, for those that still have it, glows.
What does mine look like?
Ooh.
Yours is the gem, innit?
Yeah.
Yours. For the next 10 minutes, you have true sight.
Oh, wow.
And your
Why?
gemstone eye is lit. Like, there's a good inch of light radiating from your eye. It's that bright. You about to do
Is
something,
this-
Velk?
Yes.
Is this the first
I was
time
going to say, like, mine
Sorry.
wouldn't glow. So, like,
Yeah,
anybody looking, mine wouldn't glow.
Which is why I said those of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, mine's still, I got purple iris.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it wouldn't
It doesn't glow, yeah.
Is this the first time? I'm just trying to recall to see if anyone else does. Is this the first time something weird has happened since we got them?
Think so.
Pretty much.
I think
yeah.
it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I
okay.
think so.
I'm fine.
That's a question that is nothing to do with the current topic. Does Falush still have an apple tattooed on the back of his neck, or has that gone away with the Belfast?
Give me a perception check.
Covered in fur.
It's just while I'm looking at people's eyes, I'm thinking, I wonder.
I mean, Veloce is covered in hair, so unless
Yeah.
he's a shaved monkey, so it looks
13.
looks like me.
Just shaved where the apple is.
Yeah. What did you get,
Thir-
Fez?
13.
Veloce. Is the apple tattoo
Yeah, you can
still
see
visible?
A slight, like, apple on the neck, underneath, like, all the hair, if you're looking, like, proper closely.
Cool, thank you.
It's a new tattoo, so is it still not a bit shorter there?
It's been shaved. Sorry, back to
Veloce
that
didn't get the
drama.
tattoo. Velk did.
They're the same person?
No.
Good lord. No.
Eddie's got like 19 character sheets.
I believe that.
Yeah. I tried not to when he sent me him. So, the purple starts to glow, not on Velk / Veloce, and the incredible purple amethyst eye that is Etheria is radiating light. And you can true sight is everything, in case you didn't know, Tony. I assume you do.
Yep.
However, the screeches in the sky, cries that are high-pitched, low growls, rumbling, harmonious. They crack the air. Yeah, we'll go with that. They crack the air above you like a sonic boom of everything. Looking up, a lot, and I mean a lot, of creatures take to the skies from the mountains. I mean, they're far away from you, but there's enough of them that take to the skies that you see this dark... there's a word for it, isn't there, when the collection of birds do that weird, like, swirl in the sky.
Yeah.
Murmuration.
There you go. You see that happen, but it ain't birds you're looking at. It's wyverns, as they all take from the mountains. And it is when you get that classic, a lion roars in a jungle and all the birds shoot off out the trees. This is a loud noise happens, and all the wyverns of that mountain range take off to the skies in fear.
So it wasn't them.
It wasn't them. They're the ones screeching and crying to the air. But whatever scared them, they're flying out from it. Give me perception checks, all of you.
I want to ask Althea if she knows of anything around here that they'd be scared of.
17.
17. Raya.
9.
Cool. Beyond.
Nat 2023.
Boom. Etheria.
11.
Veloce.
Muted.
Muted.
Also 11.
Also 11.
Ah.
So Fairs, and
doing
beyond.
And yeah.
In fact, you can see this Etheria with your magic eye. Mimation. Cheers, Martin.
Cool.
You see, the wyverns generally have most draconic entities, you know this anyway, Etheria, are gemstone in nature, or they're made up of Colossus, the things that are in the ground and such. Most wyverns, not having that magical edge of true dragons, they usually follow scale tones such as like stone and slate, mud, clay. That's them sort of colorations. And you see this, again, there's probably a word for it, but this wave of those shades going across all these wyverns. I mean, they've come out of a mountain range. They're pretty far, but against the backdrop of this clear, beautiful day sky, you can see this as they do their little mimation away from the mountains. They're also clutching. You all see those that. Who was it? Faze, Bjorn, and Etheria. You see that they're clutching smaller wyvern. They're flying away. This is a full grab. Yeah, it's an evacuation of the mountain range that they're thinking, and there are thousands of them.
Are they natural wyverns, or are they the uber wyverns that we've met?
They're the natural wyverns.
So they're not as big.
As far as you know, from Althea's stories and stuff, and meeting, I've forgotten my supernoma's name. Those wyverns are specific. They're bred specifically, the uber wyverns. They're the ones that get the Taras blood and turn into absolute Olympians. But these are natural. Well, at least they appear so.
Saracus, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it's Saracus.
Saracus, the wyvern rider, and Ares, the wyvern.
Ares, the wyvern, yeah. I remember the wyvern. I'll die on that wyvern. Who got the nat 20 on the perception? You'll be on.
Yeah.
If you were a betting, Viconian.
I am.
Yeah, no shit.
It's one of the vices I have.
Wesleyanitis. You would put a handsome amount of coin that you saw the mountain range shift. I mean, it is subtle. Like, for such a huge thing to make a millimetre of movement, you saw it.
I do not want to alarm anyone, but not even in Vaconia, with great mountains there, have I seen this before. The mountain just moved.
Huh? Like an earthquake? I didn't feel out.
No, it just...
I'm straight away going to dive into his backpack and see if he has any alcohol in it.
The mountain just shifted a little. No one else saw this.
I didn't see that, but something's going on. Something spooked them.
Do I know of anything from my clan of mountains moving?
There are mountain shepherds in the Pride Mountains. They are giants. The Pride Mountains is the southern border of both Viconia and Savai. Think very much, the Ents, where they herd the forests. These guys, they herd the Pride Mountains, but that's because they claim to be shepherds of the mountain, and stories have evolved saying they do. Whether they do or not, you're unsure, but a mountain moving is definitely in stories. Bjorn will have probably heard them as a youngster, but no one's ever seen a mountain move, and Bjorn's never witnessed a mountain shepherd. But there are minor stories that are out there, but it's a story. Mountains don't move. Or do they?
Did Rhea tell us about the squirrel spheres? Or did we just know that a squirrel went bonkers?
No, you all just went to sleep.
Yeah, Ray didn't share a lot of the conversation, to be fair.
She did. She shared about the dragons.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because I came back and was like, oh, well, there's a story about them being dragons.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
someone knows.
What does your purple eye see?
Feels like everything.
Should have picked a different colour.
Uh,
You can see all the magical items on your friends.
Your breastplate's looking quite nice.
And I can't myself out with this. You also see, when you look at when you're just looking around, the silver ore crates. Yeah, there's something magical within one of the crates.
I'll note that. I can also see that you were lying about the sun yesterday, Bjorn. You are so burnt.
Best use of true city ever.
I'm gonna after that, I'm gonna try and have a look around properly, path ahead, and look and find any threats or anything like that.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 12.
There are cracks in the ground ahead, like hairline fractures. But you don't remember like the earth shifting beneath your feet or anything, and they look out of place. But other than that,
I think you could have been onto something with the mountain shifting beyond. There's fractures in the ground. I didn't feel them, but they're there.
Do you mean like the earth shakes?
Like there could have been an earthquake, but I didn't feel it.
There was not one, I do not think. Perhaps we should proceed with a bit more caution than we are used to.
Can we stealth it? Can we sneak a caravan through?
I was going to say, what if we didn't proceed until we're sure what's ahead?
We have already
Rather than
lost.
walking.
This just became a very long trip.
We have already lost 1 day travel because of the horses being very tired yesterday.
the horses are soaking right now, sweating
They do
with
not
fear.
seem very happy to stay here.
I'm not sure.
The mountain.
Through.
If you said the mountain moved, I don't really want to face anything that can move mountains.
I don't know if
I
she can.
would like to cast Speak with Animals, please.
Ooh.
Okay, who are you speaking to?
I'd like to speak with the horses. This could either go very right or very wrong. I'm not sure, but it's worth a shot.
Need your best.
Brave Star! Mary Jane!
Hey, when you get a sec, just quickly check the DM as well on the Zoom.
Alright. I was like, where, mate? Social media is everywhere, dude.
You'll see why.
Okay, I didn't know that bit.
I think it was worse, Eddie or Milk. It was worse.
Yeah, I know. It's the same person.
Alright. Give me a perception check, Etheria.
I'll reroll. 16.
I love it. I want to know. I want to know. As you're scanning around, as you pass over Velouche, if you close your purple eye, Velouche has got the same purple iris as the others, but with your eyes open, when the purple eyes you cast over, you see there's no purple. You can see that particular part is illusionary. And for a brief second, you think you see Velk behind Velouche. You kind of shake it off and it's still Velouche.
I double take at that, frown a little and carry on.
Velouche has got one of those holographic things where you turn.
Yeah.
Sort of like.
Yeah, lenticulars.
The magic pictures.
Yeah.
It's a lenticular image.
I'm going to go with that, mate. I am going to try and say that.
Yeah.
True sight, baby.
I should have googled that. The wyverns above you, they're now not directly above you as they're flying from the mountains, but they are heading east away from the larger mountain range. Minute or two they'll be overhead, and they're at full flight all together. You know, Titanic is happening. There's one at the front with the wings out. Wyvern of the world.
The horses?
They're not flying. So Rhea, which horse? Is it you cast it on an animal to speak to, or you cast it on yourself and you can speak to animals for 10 minutes? So you can speak to all the horses?
Yeah, it's cast with speak with animals, so it's pretty much
amazing.
all of them.
How many is there? Like 15?
We've got
Time to get me Oscar.
we've got 7.
Cool. So whose horse are you approaching first?
I would like to approach the horse at the front of everything, please. We would probably see everything first.
The leader
Chief
horse.
horse.
Yeah.
Chief horse.
The leader horse.
Or is it Rudolph horse, the
so
guide one?
Rudolph's dead. Couldn't make it.
Very tasty though.
It's raining, dear. Anyway, the two horses towards the front of your lot's collection is probably the ones pulling the wagon, and they're kind of just in their harnesses, both looking at each other. As you approach, you can hear them going, "Don't like that shit in the sky, Ted. Neither me, Ed. Don't like wyverns rocking around, Ed. I know what you mean, Ted. If they come down here and eat us, don't worry, Ted. I've got your back. Cheers, Ed." And then they notice you approach at normal, just in case, you know, and they just stare ahead. And as you come close, the one that's claiming to be Ed goes, "Nay." We've killed Hannah's internet. She's not going to like that frozen picture at all.
It is one of my favourites ever. Hang on.
Ah,
Oh, poor Hannah.
Have we still got audio of Hannah?
No, Hannah's gone.
Oh,
But I have
cool.
just print screened what I can see, and I'm going to send it to her on Discord.
Absolute what are friends for? Right, so while we wait for the druid to come back and talk to Ed and Ted, what's everyone else thinking?
I'm
Oh,
going to
she's
cast.
gone.
Yep.
She'll be back.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself at 2nd level.
9th level.
9th level, yep.
Okay. You actually, what form does your mage? If it was physical, what form would it take?
Like, 1st level, the very basic, it is almost like everybody else's Mage Armor, it's just that sheen. But at each level as it goes up, it shapes more and more into more formal armor.
What
so
does it
it
look
starts.
like?
It's starting to get the lacquered breastplate,
Okay.
the shoulder guards.
So like the traditional samurai sort of armour. Cool. You
Yeah.
can see this on your Self-Etheria because of your true seeing. Anyone else just sees that.
Awesome.
You alright,
Figure
Hannah?
out what it gives me now.
I don't know what happened, so I've joined on my phone.
You
and done a
laughed
break.
so hard the internet died.
My whole computer just shut down.
14, 15.
So you're doing your mage armour.
I'm gonna
Rhea,
throw on Armor of Agathis,
you see all the
Oh
frost.
god, what happened?
which I probably
You're-
should have done
Seconds.
the day before because it's like ice armor, right? So I
Keeps
probably
you
should have
cool. Yeah, your internet died and these lot shit themselves, so they've all started casting defensive magics.
Nothing's changed.
So the last thing you heard was was Ed do a deliberate nay.
Fucking love Ed. What a brilliant horse.
I know, right?
Mr. Ed.
We're like, hello.
Oh, shit.
So
Hello?
obviously, fun fact: I can speak to animals sometimes. So kudos, you're the lucky few.
They look at each other, look back at you.
Horses are great at skydiving.
What are you seeing that we're not? Obviously,
I don't know what
wyverns,
you don't see.
lots of them. But
Can you not see?
apparently, no. Apparently, I'm blind.
Oh, you're doing
So I'm
pretty
very
well.
sorry
That's when you're
about
walking around here. No one would know.
Yeah, I know. But according to one of our party members, now we can't take this for certain because he may be an alcoholic.
Is that
apparently
the,
a mountain.
the one with the airy face?
Yeah.
Aye,
Wait,
looks a
which
sort,
one?
looks
Because
a
we
sort.
do have a monkey with us.
Well, that's a fair point.
Is it the one that's bright red with a hairy face?
The one that don't like the sun.
Yeah, that one.
And then Ed says, it's a skin condition, don't be insensitive. Sorry, Ed, my bad.
Yeah, Ted. God, that was so rude. Anyway,
Look, I've not had any carrots today, alright? Give me a break.
Well, that's what we're maybe thinking about doing because apparently the mountain moved.
Of course it did. Sweetheart. No, he doesn't say that.
It's like, is there anything particular that you can sense or something? Because even though you're hiding it very well, exceptionally, may I say, you're a bit skittish. Like all of you seem to be.
What gave it away? The 3 kilo of turd hanging out at the back. Like, have you seen what's in the sky?
Yeah, but you were a lot more jumpy before that as well.
Yeah, because of what's in the sky. Like, we can sense this stuff coming. You know what I mean? I'm a magical horse. Ed's shaking his head.
Okay.
My uncle's a unicorn, and I'm pretty sure my grandmother's a Pegasus.
You do seem magical.
Ed leans his head in. Just talking shit.
Yeah, I know, but I like to make people feel good. I'm supposed to be making friends. I don't know how it works.
Well, I think you're lovely. I think you'd be a good friend.
Ah, thanks. I was acquaintances with people for a very long time, but then apparently they thought of me as a friend as well, but that's besides the point. So apart from life,
Ed goes cross-eyed.
Oh my god. Is there anything else that we should maybe know about? Any other movements happening?
I mean, I pooed this morning, but I might have a movement later.
Okay, that's great. Nice and regular. I do like that.
Come on, Ted. Keep it smooth.
Oh, you're the smoothest. Like, have you seen your coat? It's glistening. It may be with sweat from fear, but regardless, it's very pretty.
It's definitely sweat from fear, and I'm married, but thanks.
Oh, who are you married to? No, I digress.
2 horses back, and you just see Ted like kicking one back leg, and just like flicking their mane towards Volush's horse. Whilst Ted's doing that, Ed looks at you and shakes his head again. He wishes.
Okay, I see. You
And
seem to be
also
a
on full-on horses, I'm on a pony as well. What a relationship.
Oh, no,
That's
I
how
can't say
mini
that.
unicorns were made.
Okay, so it's don't get me wrong, the wyverns are very scary, but they're not going to come anywhere near us. We're not of that much of an interest to them.
They eat us.
They won't while we're around. You'll be fine. And plus, they seem very scared as well, so I think they're going to be flying away as far as
Ted
possible.
immediately starts looking. They're scared. Looks back at their poo and then looks up to the sky.
Yeah,
Wait.
they're just terrified of your presence. They could sense you coming, and they shut themselves.
That's a lot of shit about to fall upon us.
Yeah, it could be.
And Ed leans in. They're not scared of us, but it's nice that you're nice.
I'm trying to put your mate at ease, you know. Yeah, I'm trying.
Has the monkey got any more peaches? You're allergic, Ed. Why would you eat peaches?
Also, probably not. Volush seems to be very selfish.
Monkeys are.
Share.
How many
Well,
monkeys
that
do you know? I know loads of monkeys.
That also seems a bit racist, mate.
Why?
Oh, you're saying all monkeys are like that. Not all monkeys are like that.
Do you know one that's not?
Yeah.
How many monkeys do you know?
Me, whenever I want. Or twice a day, to be exact.
You're a monkey?
I can be if I want to be.
Is that like Ted claiming to be a unicorn, or...?
No, legitimately, I could turn into a monkey.
Go on then, says Ted.
Okay, sound. I cast wild shape and turn into an ape.
Cool. Well, shit the stable, Ed.
Exactly.
That's it, the two horses are impressed. D&D, kids. Aren't you glad you threw your bits in for this?
So, I don't think we have anything to worry about with the wyverns as long as we keep our heads low, and we'll probably stop for a bit because that is a lot. But you didn't sense anything else going on.
Ed leans in, kind of looks at Ted. Look, I mean, super good that you can turn into a monkey, but
Thank you.
He's not really a unicorn. Like we're just horses. We
I know, but if it makes him feel good about himself, just leave him be.
I don't know what you think. Yeah, Ted. I don't know what you think we can sense. I mean, I can smell a carrot from like 30 feet away.
That's pretty impressive.
Took a
Is it
while.
only carrots you can smell from 30 feet away?
Never really tried to smell out else, really.
Well, I know that creatures like yourself tend to be a lot more perceptive than lowly creatures
It's
like
a bit
us.
racist, isn't it? You're just assuming all horses are perceptive. Shut up, Ted.
Usually seen, Ted. Stop it. I'd like to for a minute.
He nudges Ed, and then Ed looks back at Ted. She's never mind, Ted.
Anyway, so, but okay, now that we've covered that, I'm very sorry that you're a little bit scared. Don't worry, I think the rest of us are as well. And
The monkey's
if I
not.
find any, not yet. You never know. It's very hard being to read.
Do you always talk to us? You know,
not
are you one of
always.
them horse, like, quiet people, them whisperers?
I am not a horse whisperer, but I am a druid. So
Oh,
I
I
can talk to animals.
see. Now it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Ted, do you know
I
what a
do
druid
try.
is? Not got a clue.
Does it matter?
No?
We're having a very lovely conversation.
Lovely.
And I will keep an eye out for any carrots.
Nice one. Or peaches, if, you know.
No, Ted, you're allergic to them. Stop it.
Ed's checking, that nodding his head. See, she knows.
Yeah. And you're at the head of this cart right now. We're reliant on you, and for you to do an amazing job. And if you,
I mean, it's pretty much straight line walking. I've done it for years. Mastered the
And you
craft
know
when I
what?
was
you can tell.
I mean,
You
you
do
know.
such a good job of keeping everyone in line.
Ted's like kind of strains their neck and stands a bit prouder. Ed's shaking their head, embarrassed.
I'll lean over to her and I'll be like, "Do you know what? You are also doing a really good job."
I mean, it's pretty
Maybe
easy.
for-
They just tie us up and
But-
we walk
I
forward.
mean, for the fact that you gotta deal with him, you're a very good friend.
I mean, Ted's all right. He thinks he's a unicorn, so just
Hey, if that is the biggest issue you guys have, I think you're gonna be friends for a long time.
let's hope not. But anyway, well, I think we've talked for about 10 minutes, so they're probably going back to
Yeah.
neighing at you.
Yeah. I'll just neigh at them back and then
Do you
Little
say the
pat
word
on the flank.
neigh, or do you do an impression of a horse neighing?
I'll just say nay. Pat them on the flank and then just wander off.
They get offended at that last bit.
Yeah.
What do you call my mum?
Are you asking that theory?
I'm just looking like,
Yeah, all you lot heard was, you know, nay, 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 nay.
Now watch me whip.
Now watch me whip.
Yeah.
Raya starts whipping the horses. The wyverns in the sky hover. I said directly above you. There's thousands of them, so like there's a bit of a shade going on. They are not within diving and eating you all range, but they are not in any way, shape or form looking like they are returning to the mountain. Elias and Dante would like to know, should they die in fear, turn around, carry on?
How far into the pass are we?
You're well into you know, this pass is a day and a half long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to push through, I think. We need to
Carefully.
yes, but we also need to get as far away from the moving mountain as we can, and whatever, if anything else, scared those wyverns. We do not, I think, want to be around when it decides to chase them.
Are the cracks like middle of the pass kind of thing, or the furthest?
They're kind of just around. I mean, you've got imagine a football field's width is this path. Do you know what I mean? You're not just walking on a little road, so there's like cracks around the place. And if a hairline fracture in the ground is a thing, do you know what I mean? They just stand out a bit rather than they don't look like the natural formation of the ground.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was more on one side, so that avoid that.
No, it seems to be just a generic in front of you.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we can stay, and we're going back's a bit much, but I think we should be careful.
Should I stay or should
Could Rhea, could you scout ahead? Could Velush make you invisible?
Ray just turns to Velush and goes, could you make me invisible? Please?
Yeah.
Will you make me invisible? Please.
Where are you right now?
Are
Are you sat on your horse? Like.
No, I've just wandered back to the car since after talking to the horses. I've just wandered back over to them.
I will jump off my pony. Run over to you. Slap you on the butt. You go, yeah! I will cast invisibility.
No one can
theory,
see this
your
because I'm
eye-
invisible.
Your eye starts to dim, but as it's dimming, you see Rhea in her invisibility. But then the eye dulls back down, as do the rest of your irises. They dull back down, and Rhea is now appear invisible.
Before she disappears completely, you do see the utter disappointment on her face of being slapped on the ass. I will fly up and I'll call down and be like, right, I'll scout up ahead if you guys want to follow behind.
Don't go too far.
I can't go very far. I can only do 30 feet at a time, so
Yeah, but
it's pretty standard.
outside of combat, you're free to
Again and again.
I'm not going to be flying very fast. You know,
Well-
I need to stay within range to be able to shout if there is something wrong.
Well, the caravan's not going at 30 feet every 6 seconds.
27.
Yeah,
So, before we do the final day of rolling death dice and your approach to Dwallow, we'll call a break there.
Oh wow.
Because Ed and Ted took us past the break. Right, we're going to have a break. We'll be back in, say, 10 minutes while we grab a drink and do a bio break, etc. Please stick around for more Talk to Animals. Says no sitcom coming. We'll be back in a sec. Bye-bye. See you soon. Boom, we're back. So Ed and Ted have leveled up. They're now both level 17 barbarians. I'm going to go kill a mongoose with a machete.
Is Ted
Excellent.
wild magic?
It's what magic?
Is Ted wild magic barbarian?
Ted is definitely a magic barbarian. Ed's a cleric. A life cleric. A bit softer hearted. Ted's going to fly away when Uncle Pegasus turns up. You are on the road to Dwalo. You have one more day to go to Mo Meadow. Who would like to do the last day?
That's a very good point by Martin. Rhea's done a monkey matches on this one.
I dropped wild shape when I decided I was going to fly. Okay, leave me alone.
Flying monkey. We've all seen Wizard of Oz. Thank you for the sub, Sparky.
So that day just ending as pretty much just making slow progress ahead.
Yep. So that day the cracks don't spread, the earth doesn't shift, and but they're definitely present on the landscape. You can see signs of civilization ahead, as there is some farmland. I mean, it's not like the farms back home in Vay, but there is farming land ahead of you, and the town of Dwalo is a speck on the horizon as the land starts to flatten out a little bit as you're coming through the valley.
Have we had another long rest?
Yes.
We are no longer exhausted.
Correct.
Rhea.
Oh, thank God.
What about Fred? They'll be in this campaign too, Sparky. Ted, Fred, and Ed's Mighty Adventures.
Fred is a unicorn.
Fred is a unicorn.
Good lord.
Who's rolling final day, kids? I mean, it could be the
Can I
final
do
day.
it?
You can do it.
Hey.
That one.
15.
That one. You'll get eaten by wyverns.
Combo. That one, 15. Wyvern.
That one every day.
We'd have definitely needed roll 20. 15.
Please, can we just have a nice day's travel?
One of these will be nice.
Please.
The day is beautiful. The day.
Eating peaches all day long.
The day is beautiful. The travel is wonderful. However, the night time. As you begin to set up camp, small fire is made, blankets are put out. It's quite a nice night. Probably won't need any shelter above you to, Elias and Dante are quite happy that they're on the doorstep of Dwalo. You chill out for a little bit, and Rhea, you hear the beating of a tiny, tiny drum. It's quite a deep drum, but it's got that dun 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 dun.
Does it sound like it's at a distance or nearby?
It sounds so the crop of rocks that you are nearby. It sounds to be on the other side of it.
I would like to go investigate the other side of the rocks. Stealthily, if I can.
Give me a stealth check.
18.
18.
Yes.
You approach the crop of rocks, and just as you peek over, there is a fire the size of a matchstick. And sat around it are 3 individuals, probably the size of a matchstick. They are very tiny creatures. They have a humanoid shape to them. They are very thin, membraney wings, like insect wings. They remind you of certain flavourings of pixie from the realms of your home, but they don't seem to have a fair nature about them. But they are that small winged creature. They are about 3 inches high, maybe. And they are sat around a very tiny fire, and one of them has a very tiny drum.
Is it? Are they just jamming out, or?
They're not jamming out. They're 2 of them seem to be eating something that is cooked on this tiny fire, and the other one is just casually, just
okay, cool.
entertaining themselves. They're not ready for war or anything. Covered in wood with little toothpick spears.
You need to check these things,
And gear-wise, they don't seem to have. They're not mini adventurers. They just seem to be folk enjoying the evening. Similar to yourselves, they're just tiny.
Okay.
They don't seem to have spotted you peeking over the rock.
Leave.
Okay.
Go back at fire. Sit down next to Faze. Right. There's like some pixies over there.
Did you say hello?
You're all still awake. It's not like watch time yet. You've just enjoyed your evening meal.
Seem to be just relaxing, having it, basically doing the same as us. So, no, don't seem to be causing any issues. Say hello if you want, but disturb them.
I think I'll end up getting stabbed in the face with a very small spear.
Don't want to see.
Go and see. Although, be quiet about it, Etheria, if you have the capability.
Would they be
You
like
are-
the sky dragons?
What?
Would it be like their version of the sky dragons? If my head peeks over them.
You'll soon find out.
I was going to say, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm too curious. I want to peek over.
You stealthing or you just walking over?
Stealthing.
Give me a stealth check.
I'll take a
Don't
wee
get stabbed.
I'll tell you what, folks. Anyone who's never played D&D before, this is the peak. You don't fight dragons. You don't get magic swords. You investigate any bit of dust with glitter on it.
I used a reroll. And that'll be a nat 20 for a 20 for a 21.
I mean, they've got to be used.
Is everybody like so? We're all.
Yo, it's just evening meal. Like you've probably
So we
you're
we
mid
watched Rhea stealth
evening meal.
over.
So Rhea went all sneaky like.
Etherea's stealthed over.
I mean, Rhea will have, unless you're actively
Oh,
looking,
yeah, no,
disappeared
I-
out of sight and reappeared. But you saw she was sneaking wherever she went and then came back. She's told Faze that there's some pixies over there.
I've
Etheria
generally
is-
said it openly to the group.
Yeah.
100%.
sat next to
If
Faze.
Etheria walks up, like, or tries to stealth off,
Yep.
Falush will just follow, eating a peach, like not stealthing
Not
at all.
stealthing. Well, it's all right because I'm using one of my re-rolls on your nat 20, Etheria.
Oh. 18.
I'm using another re-roll. Look,
This is
Faze
ridiculous.
said I've got to use them.
16.
All right, we'll let you have one.
It's slowly
What's their
going
passive
down.
perception though?
I'm trying to get down to 10. So as you are, I mean, you're pretty confident. Like you're sneaking well. You're not making any noise, and then you hear. You turn around, and there's Velosh, beaming smile, funny little mustache, eating a peach. You're still making very little noise. Less so, your partner in crime. Do you stop, or do you carry on and just accept it, or?
Good. As Flush like, shh.
What?
At that, the little glow on the other side of the rocks goes out.
Aww,
They've all died.
you scared them.
I'm gonna look over faster. I'm gonna not go full.
Gonna look
on
faster.
over,
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker!
but, yeah, I'm imagining a rock outcrop, but not like cliff. But to them, it might be a cliff. But
I mean, yeah, it's a hefty pebble.
yeah.
As
Yeah.
you look over, does a 20 hit your AC?
Yeah.
That what? 2 firebolts get flown up at you. Right? One hits you and does 5 points of fire damage. The other one goes over your head, singeing the little stalk of Velosh's peach. Yeah, but missed. It's all right. Look at Velosh, right? We'll rip his fucking wings off. And the third one has got a small spear. I mean, it is a toothpick, but it's crafted similar to you would see a spear, just looking up at you like that. All 3 of them staring at you. The other 2, again, very tiny dots of flame in their palms, ready to. And the firebolt hits you like you've cast it. Like there's no lessening of its power, and they just stare up at you. All their pairs of their eyes was a sentence that sounds so fucking weird. All their eyes go black, like the little orbs, just black orbs,
Wonderful.
and their wings are fluttering a little bit. They're just staring up at you. They haven't said anything. And you see
The rest of us see this flash of flame.
Oh, you see 2 firebolts. Like Etheria is no longer stealth, and another fireball, like a firework, just fucks off to the sky. Throughout yesterday, the wyverns continue to fly east and settle in the smaller mountain range to your east.
Cool.
Just as a clarification.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because none of us cared where the wyverns went.
They're not still in the sky. I'm gonna go and hold my hands up, and I'm gonna try I'll try telepathy.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, telekinesis, Kyle.
So you're going to try telepathy, okay?
Yeah, and just sorry, hi.
That's not how you say hi.
Hmm?
That's not how you say hi. That's what you get back in your mind.
Apologies. How do I say hi?
Without sneaking up on people.
I didn't want to scare you.
Well, you did a shit job of it.
Apologies. Sorry again. It was a monkey.
Lean my head over with a big smile.
The monkey didn't. The monkey didn't sneak up.
I thought I'd scare you. I'm obviously big and pink and stuff.
Well, don't think that.
Just gonna shout over from our fire and go, I was just gonna leave you alone.
There's more here.
This is in my head.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ray,
Yeah, no, I
Ray
say
is just
nothing.
cheating. Don't worry about it.
I'll say out
Again,
loud.
Fireballs.
I'll say out loud then. Can we start again? I do apologise. My
I
name's
can fireball you again. Oh, pleased to meet you, Etheria. I'm Tavares.
Hi, Tavares.
Hello. See how easy that one? No one's sneaking. And they put their spear, just stab it in the ground.
Yeah, I would
They
take it.
fly up to your face. The wings flutter. There's no arcane aura around them. These creatures seem to be more natural than magical.
Say Tavares.
T-Varus or T-Varus. That tit shop.
Tavares. Yeah, I've just never met anyone like you. I was just very curious. I'm not the best socialist sometimes. Would you like to join us?
Looks over your shoulder, gives a nod to Valush.
I nod, hold out my peach, and say in Sylvan, peach.
Ah, one of the language. Also in Sylvan.
Rhea also turns around and goes, "The fuck? When did you learn Savarin? Like,
I've known it all my life.
no,
Don't know what it's like.
Loosh."
Text a peach. Do you give him the whole peach? With like, minus the bits you bit out of it.
yeah. Whatever he takes, I'll just hold it up.
He grabs it like it doesn't weigh anything to him. He grabs it as easy as you do. There doesn't seem to be any issue with the size. Sweet.
Yeah. Well.
And then just starts scooping little bits of the peach out. That's pretty good, this.
He must like you. He doesn't share them very often.
Well, he knows one other language, isn't he?
Yeah. I was never the best at Sylvan. Elvish. Sylvan I couldn't pick up.
Speaks in Elvish. How much Elvish do you know?
Oh, lots. I was raised by elves, pretty much. I'm from Vale.
Oh, yeah. Not been in Vale for years. Don't see many of your lot hanging around there. I mean, there's a few of them, but you seem
no, not many at all. I was taken when I was a child.
Taken?
Well, taken under their wing.
I see.
My parents sent me to train.
How's that going for you? You still got your mage armor on?
No, what I've by now it's next day, isn't it?
Did you not cast it again for today?
Well, the wyverns are still being in the sky. Have they buggered off that day?
They settled in the eastern mountain range. During the day, you noticed that they flew well over your heads and carried on flying to the smaller mountain range on your right.
But we'd have still been coming through the last of the mountain range kind of thing, wouldn't we?
Yeah. It's a bit of a crossover of they're still present, but they're not paying you any attention. They're quite happy to not be anywhere near the massive mountain range.
Yeah, still coming through it and everything though, with the cracks on the ground and stuff like that. That I'm more aware of than I guess I can see now. I think I would have cast it again. So
Okay.
I marked it off.
They teach you to put that around you.
It's.
Cheers, Adcam. It's gravy time.
I was born with it, sort of. They've taught me how to harness it a little better, but.
Born with it? Oh. You were one of them sorcerer types then?
Yeah. That's why I was sent to there to train. My parents. They weren't the best with that stuff. They were proud, but a little scared, I think.
Oh my. Sorry. So Adcam 22, it's a 3-foot baby, is a reference to the intro session we did on Friday, where they played a hairless halfling monk. And like the mature nerds we were. Welcome. Well, I hope they trained you well.
I hope so. That's what I'm out here to find out, I guess.
Takes a bit more of a peach. Do you like peach? Still in Elven. They have not changed from Elven.
I do like peach.
You want some of this? It tastes a little bit monkeyish, but
Sure.
I get that down you. I just passes you the peach.
Yep.
The two that threw the fire bolts at you, they don't look happy that they didn't get any peach. But Tavares just looks back. He's like, yeah, whatever. You offered me the peach, not you.
Would you like to come and join us?
I can do. Are you all going to try and sneak up on us?
No, I won't try that again.
Nice. I mean, you were pretty quiet, to be fair.
Thank you. I'm not always. I kind of stand out a bit.
I mean, we didn't know you were there till the peach merchant showered up.
It was probably smarter than me, to be fair.
I mean, the peach merchant. Pretty smart. Right, you two Muppets. We're joining this lot. They just throw their arms in the air. Right?
We've got food, water, all that.
Water would be good. Our water skins don't hold a lot. Just looks at you. It's a joke. All right. Just they fly towards the larger campfire. They give it quite a wide berth.
Yep.
It's the wings we don't fragile, and they just perch on a twig, which from afar looks like a log to them. The other two come and join and sit either side of Tavares. They got a bit more regarded posture of Tavares, as if they are guarding Tavares.
Yep. I'll introduce them as this is Bjorn. He's not normally this red, but
Skin condition, you get cream for that.
yeah. Is there some in Dweller? Do you know Dweller? The town?
The town up north? Yeah. I mean, for you, it's probably half a day's walk. For us, well, we can get there at the same speed as long as we fly. I ain't walking. It just holds their little feet up.
I don't blame you.
That's,
If you go in there, you could always come with us.
I mean,
Saves you flying.
why, are you going to carry us?
We've got a cart, got horses. So why not?
What do you reckon? You want to sit on the cart? Just look to either side. They
Are
both.
we all still speaking Elvish?
No, they started speaking common since.
Okay.
Did you speak to them in Elvish?
If I have a choice, I prefer.
Well, I need to know.
Then.
You do have a choice, and I need to know what your choice is.
Fantastic. I'll go with Sylvan then.
Okay, and they respond in Sylvan. No, they nod at Tavares. Yeah, we'll sit on the cart.
So since this conversation has started,
Yep.
Bjorn is looking like it's a tennis match,
Yep, because no one's
and,
speaking common.
hasn't got a fucking clue what anyone is saying.
If I notice Bjorn doing this, I'd like to, in Sylvan, go, pleased to meet you, I'm Faze.
Oh, hello, Fizz. I'm Tavares.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What's wrong with
I
Beardy?
suspect he doesn't speak any of the languages we're using currently.
in Viconian?
Uh-huh.
Yep. You alright, Beard?
Ah, hello. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Bjorn.
Pleasure is
It
all
is-
mine. And a
It
little,
is
a little bit
good.
theirs.
It is good to hear the tongue of my homeland.
It's been a minute since I spoke it, but
Seems like an age since I have been there myself.
At this point, Rhea now does a Bjorn and is like, what?
how are you finding the heat? Usually a bit colder up your way, isn't it?
It is bearable. I am becoming accustomed.
You thought about
What a
shaving?
lie.
I am not, and I will not ever.
Alright, I'm just not a threat. Just saying, like round here, beards are all right, but they're usually a bit thinner. Yours is, well, to be honest, mate, it's fucking everywhere.
Where do you hail from, or where are you going?
Where did you come from? Where
Two
did-
questions. Which answer do you want first?
The first one.
Where do we hail from? We are the wishes of the young.
Sorry. Aww.
Like the dreams of children, then.
A bit more substantial. Kid makes a wish. We are born. We go looking for that wish. If we could provide it, job's a good one. If we can't, we die trying. And then the two next to him go, hoorah! All right, calm it down. They're very passionate about their job.
The Wish Marines.
Semper Fi, eh? Eh? No, moving on.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's my
Are you
game.
still speaking Viconian at this
It's my
part?
game, and I'll cry if I want to. They're still in Viconian, to be on, yeah.
Cool, that's fine.
You've all sensed a pattern that whatever
I'm
language
gonna-
you speak to them in, they respond in.
I'm gonna revert to common
Alright.
and look at everyone else and say I apologize.
We don't.
Didn't think you would,
And Rhea just smiles.
but they are the wishes of the young, the wishes of children.
The two guards flex.
Oh,
I mean, they're not doing a full show. They literally just go bang. They don't start like Mr. Olympia or it.
you have to wonder these things when it comes
35
Hey,
minutes.
you know.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. So yeah, Etheria
Do I
said,
know about the wishes of the young?
you're a fae. Your interpretation of wishes of the young is entirely up to yourself, Anna.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Are you on the mission currently?
Yeah, all three of us, to be fair.
In Dwello? Oh wait, that was in Viconian, wasn't it? God, it gets confusing.
No,
Never
I
mind.
Bjorn reverted to common.
Oh, okay.
So they have
In-
as well now.
Yeah, whatever you lot speak, they respond in that language.
Lovely. In Dwello? Is that where your wish is going to be fulfilled?
Theirs is, and points to one on the right, who stands dead proud, chest out.
Excellent work.
Well, we'll see. Fucks it up though. No wishes for the kids. Just looks. They both look at each other. Like the one on the right, not happy.
It's a high pressure job then, huh?
Well, the kids, they'll forget. They'll do more wishes.
Do you know what the wishes are before you find the child, or
Sort
do
of.
you own?
When we're a bit younger, like it takes a little bit of a while. So as we grow, we learn what the wish is. But short lifespan. Get that wish done quick, like butterflies. But obviously we're better. And the other two go hoorah!
Do you know what this wish is?
We don't know each other's, but we know our own wishes.
So you only get one?
Well, yeah. But then if another kid wishes similar, we might be reborn, or it might be someone closer.
So
You-
once you complete the wish, you
Gone.
move on.
Brown bread.
Gone.
Return to the earth.
If you come back, do you remember your past wishes?
Yeah, sometimes. It's got to be close to the wish though. If it's a brand new wish and you've come back, you've got to regrow again and start off, which
Yeah.
is annoying. Hey up, monkey, what's up?
Noticing they're having a full-on conversation. I'll take off my little jacket or whatever. No, they've got the jacket. I'll cast Prestidigitation to make it like colder. I'll walk over and I'll just put it like in front of them, as in like they can sit on it, and it's a bit more like chill than the fire. And I'm like,
you love it.
It'll last a while.
Chill, aren't you?
It'll last a while, and then I'll walk off, and I'll literally just like sprawl out in the middle of the camp, a little monkey pot belly in the middle, and just let it blow.
Friday, I need artwork of that monkey with a pot belly in harem pants. Well, oh, cheers for that. Cheers, Mr. Peach.
I just got a hand up.
What kind of wish are you, Tavares? What wish birthed you into the world?
Rainbows.
A child wished for rainbows?
Yeah. Bit of a rough time. I think the father might have passed on when they were a nipper. And well, I don't want to get too emotional about it, but they wish for a lot of colour in their life. A bit bland where they live in. So here I am.
Are they in Dweller?
I'm hoping so.
I don't know if I've misunderstood, but you seem more in charge than your friends.
Just older than these two Muppets. Bit like yourself. Socially shit.
Yeah.
They'd have probably tried to sneak up on you.
Well, they seem strong. I don't know how they are at sneaking, but they hit hard.
You see them both just bring up their fingers and fire appears, looking dead happy with themselves.
Yeah, I felt it. It was a good hit.
Duck next time.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, we don't usually fight. We just got a little bit, a bit like yourself. Not quite sorcerer, but we got some innate stuff. I mean, wishes need to be protected. You know what I mean? Can't just be throwing them out there vulnerable to the world.
Yeah.
Some bastards will squish them, but not while we're around. And the two go hoorah, and just comfortably perch their little pixie asses on the chill waistcoat of the monkey, which is going on a t-shirt.
I'm going to start making food and busy myself with that a little bit.
Cool. Troy, help him out. And the one on the right comes and helps you. Just muttering, fucking dragons, fucking. And will essentially aid you in making food.
Yep. I will politely ignore the muttering about dragons.
Here. Just passes you a fork that, as they pass to you, enlarges. But only in the passing of it to yourself. Stir it with that, give it a bit of flavour.
Oh, well, thank you.
Put a bit of brightness in your scales.
Can always do with being brighter.
Damn right.
Trust random folks anymore? Or
Brings out a copy. So what are you doing? Just chilling out? I mean, we'll take you up on the offer of jumping on the wagon.
we are on our way to Dwala.
Any reason?
Well, nominally, we are escorting this cart and these two fine gentlemen and their
They're
wares.
just like, hi. Alright, calm yourself.
I think they have had quite a sheltered life up until now.
What you? And he kind of flies up onto the cart. Just starts rummaging through. Silver, figs and almonds?
Yep.
Whatever floats your boat, I suppose.
Oh, that reminding Etheria is going to message.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah. Fizz. Says
Nice.
there's something magical in the cart I forgot to say yesterday.
What's that then?
Interesting.
And you see him respond to your magical message. He says it out loud.
I assume we don't know. That was the whole point of the quiet man. You don't do subterfuge, do you? As a
Never heard of it.
I'm assuming.
Never been there. Never met them.
They aren't great. I wouldn't recommend it.
Cool. Do you want me to have a rummage while I'm here? Looks dead
Sure.
excited. Oh, starts throwing silver ore.
Is that all being said magically?
Nope.
Okay.
So the message that Etheria sent was magical.
Okay.
The Tavares picked up on it, and then Faze spoke out loud. So that Tavares and Faze spoke out loud, but Etheria's original message was a message. And you just see silver ore now getting chucked out. And Elias is like, it's good. Just, can you, like, trying to catch the bits. And then
We'll make sure it's all put back.
Tavares stands up and pulls out a glass vial, something like that. The red liquid in it is dark red, like real thick. It's close to black, but just enough red in it to know that it's not. He brings out this little vial. It's about 3 inches, about the same size as Tavares, and he kind of in his arms. Well, this shit's magical.
Does it look like blood?
And flies over, smells like it, and passes it to you, Etheria.
Don't open it.
I'm also going to stand slightly closer to Althea. And yeah, there's just too much affairs going on.
So, this is what you're actually transporting, is it?
Elias looks at you all. It's not
Terrestrial.
supposed to
blood.
be on this journey. He's sweating. You're sweating, mate.
I don't think that's true, is
Insight
it?
check. Said the monkey
Insight check.
laying on the floor.
just
Only said
picking
insight
it,
check.
finger in his
Didn't
belly
say you're
button.
lying.
You know what I mean?
Monkey goes, that's a lie.
Just like full on Undertaker's it. You what?
I don't feel the need to do an insight check on that. It was a very bad lie.
So who did the insight checks?
Me?
Me.
What did you get? Or you just stating you're doing an insight check?
What's that? 15 plus 3? 18. 18?
18.
Yay.
Yeah. Seems honest. Like Elias is, as he's saying those words, you get the feeling that he is telling himself that shouldn't have been here.
What do his friends look like?
Dante.
Hang on.
Dante's a fig farmer, gives no fucks, or at least comes across that way.
You say that this vial should not have been on this trip.
Well,
What
I
should it
don't.
have been on?
I don't. That normally the gardener takes and Byron. I don't take. I can't have that shouldn't be here. Like, if and then starts looking up at the sky. If they know we've got it, like we're in danger. We can't carry that. We need to get rid of it. We can't
where's
get
the
rid of
vial?
it. It's in Etheria's hands.
Can't get rid of it.
Push myself
That's-
up. I go over and I grab it.
I'll give you it.
Nice. I'll put it in my backpack and go lay down on the floor.
I mean, that's fair. The monkey, like, I mean, you could use him as bait. I don't mean that, but I just like we.
I don't think anyone would go after him.
I disagree, but okay.
I could try and dispel it.
No,
Just-
don't do anything.
It
to
doesn't like it's that won't work.
Like, it's blood. It's of a natural creature. You can't dispel a magic that occurs naturally.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Not the way the world works.
Just don't cast magic at it. It doesn't like it.
Did the gardener not say it was very volatile?
Yes. On that note, by the way, I'm keeping an eye on Althea and making sure to herd her away from any attempt to go and take the blood.
She's setting up an IV. Just
That is another reason why I positioned herself closer to.
so as that
Althea.
monkey's asleep.
She's already got the belt.
Ree's already texted me. Take the vial. Take the fucking vial.
Would be, absolutely.
We,
Yeah. How do you think it got there?
not by any means. It shouldn't be anywhere near. Like Byron personally takes them where they need to go, and it's Dwalo's not a. The Spiratus gnomes, he normally takes it to them, not to Dwalo.
Did you pack this cart yourself?
Why are we at customs?
Why
Are there any items?
Bjorn, can you take the glove off? You're making me uncomfortable. Oh, rabbit fur gloves. Only the crates. Like, it's just silver ore from the mines.
And who is in charge of the mines?
This time of year is probably Loki.
Right.
And who are you selling it to in Dwalo? Is it a regular customer?
It's just a like a free for all. Like, we'll turn up, the markets will be set up. It's no one in particular. It's just we'll pay for the rentage of a stall. People will come and get the silver ore. There's no one specific that's ordered it. We're just bringing it here for sale.
But no one can get into where the Taras blood's kept.
Not usually without Byron letting them.
Does Byron like you?
I don't know.
Does Byron like anyone?
Byron's usually all right with folk.
He seemed quite friendly.
I mean, no one pisses off Byron. Like when if he gets angry, like, people avoid him.
Do you think that's why the pigs and the attacked us?
It does attract. I mean, looks around. That might be actually accurate. Like, it's potent stuff. Like, we shouldn't. The monkey's probably going to die.
Luce just lies there and grins at the sky.
Tavares just stares at Elias. You need to work on your presentation, mate. Like, you can't just be throwing around that the mates are going to die.
The monkey's stronger than
all of you.
Yeah.
Not unreasonable.
His special is that monkey.
All right.
Well, we've not got long left before we drop you off, but we'll keep out of it if you don't mind.
You do what you want with it, as long as it's away from me.
It will. I'm not going to try and take it back off for Lucia anyway.
Tavares is like, you lot just rocking around with Taras blood.
Well, we weren't.
Apparently.
Well, we were the whole time.
Apparently.
That's how we roll.
The other two wishes with him go, oh, right, is that not? That's not now. Not now.
Ooh, rab, do, be,
Yeah.
do.
You keep
Lelouch.
cooking and you settle yourself.
You need to guard that like it is a peach.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Just guard it like it is a peach. If someone tries to take it from you, you bite their
Stab
hand
them in
off.
the eyeballs.
Consider it done.
Good. Now, considering we are transporting a beacon for all manner of horrible gribbly, I think we should rest.
Gribbly. Bastards. Horrible bastards.
Yes.
Well,
I have my Vaconian dialect. You learnt yours.
I have not spoken for a while. This is Tavares. In case the clear northern accent hadn't changed from the other northern NPC.
well, I'll stay up for a bit. I'll take this watch.
Do you need a hand on the watch?
Yeah, sure. That'd be very welcome.
Cool. Carl, you're on watch with Etheria. The other one's like, I wasn't even doing anything. Like, what? Exactly, you're not doing anything. You're on watch. Shut your lip.
80. Before sleep, Bjorn wants to wander off for a little bit and just kneel down
Have a wank.
in the shadows.
Fucking hell. Wanking in the shadows. Right, shit's got weird, alright? we've got
Sorry.
pixie people and shit just got wind.
Pixie's like, what's that?
Tavares is on your shoulder like, it's not cold round here, you know. You can let it out, mate. Embrace it.
They would like to attempt.
All right,
to
just
commune.
ignoring that call.
They would like to attempt to commune with Costa.
Ooh. Religious stuff. So,
Which would have been much more impactful if it hadn't been fucking ruined by all the other players.
Milling.
By your own fiance.
yeah, I was just saying, my defence, she made me do it.
I would also not like to go to sleep straight away. I
you
want to
wanking?
watch. Yes, no.
Okay.
I want to watch Voluche because of the burned paper around
Okay.
Voluche. I want to see because I remember Valk with the story, with the book, with everything, and I have a bit of a theory. So I would like to watch Voluche and just
Sleep.
as though I'm on watch, but I'm watching Voluche.
Okay.
I'll be making almost like a bit of a nest type thing with literally whatever I can grab, and I will be curling up in the middle, wrapped around my backpack, sleeping with it.
Yes. And
Reasonable.
I've shape-shifted into a 7-foot dire gorilla. Anyone touches my backpack. Give me a perception check, and that'll determine the DC if anyone if they so wish to try and nick it.
Feel free to use rerolls for that.
I got a 17. We got a 17 plus 6. 23.
Right, so that's your DC, mate. So keep that in your head.
Uh,
So, who's going to sleep?
Eat, please.
You go to sleep?
Yeah.
Falk, you go to sleep? You don't do a watch.
yeah, straight up.
Velush, you don't do a watch. Faze, you're going to watch. Velush. Etheria, what are you doing?
I was going to stay up for a watch, but with Fizz staying up and Bjorn going to pray, I'd probably take the first skip and
And let them two
sounds
deal with
like
the
it.
first watch.
Yeah.
So Carl is like, well, look, boss. Dragon's going to sleep. I'll wake up with the dragon. Alright. Cop out. And Carl just comes and lays, like, where you lay your head. They lay next to you and just stare at you. Night. And then they close their eyes.
Right.
Tavares will sit next to Fizz. So Bjorn, you're out and about, clothed. Give me a religion check. You only roll one dice. You know what I mean? Take your time.
You're muted.
Also, 25 minutes for a religion roll. Do you know what I mean?
17.
17. Reroll.
We've got 4 of ours as well.
Reroll.
Reroll.
You see.
I got one more after this.
19.
Well, shit.
Natural 20 minus 1, 19.
You got a -1 on religion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a warlock. I'm not a cleric.
it's
All right.
faithful, but it's not very
Captain
good.
Kirk, you know what I mean? So reaching out, trying to commune with Costco. There is a chillness to the air, a feeling that you are alone. Turning around, you can see everyone by the fire, sat down, curling up and doing whatever they're doing. Velush getting quite intimate with a backpack. You but feel that you are secluded enough that they wouldn't be able to interrupt, at least without not, running over with a fireball in their hands. And you feel a connection. What do you do?
I worry, Costa, that we are becoming too distracted by all of the strangeness of this land. Am I heading in the right direction? Is this where you wish me to be? Wish me to go?
Give me a persuasion check.
No, persuasion of what?
And before you do, I'll re-roll it. So, just so you know.
Okay. Gonna use my religion. Yes. I know it's I've got Pike's natural D20.
Whatever
So I'm
helps
gonna
you
use my cleric dice.
Whatever helps you sleep. Best character.
That's a 3.
After Grok.
So I'm gonna re-roll it.
Are you using... That's my... So I'm making you re-roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you use that.
Okay. So your re-roll. Natural 20 for a 25.
Cool. There's a slight bit of disappointment in the voice at the re-roll being higher. Should have gone with a 3. You just hear at the back of your head. More than one path leads to vengeance. If you walk it, you are on the right one. If you doubt, you are on the wrong one. And the connection drops. And the plinky music of travel reappears in your ears. And you can now hear the folk behind you a bit more present. And on the floor in front of you, as if you've traced it with your finger, is the sign of Costa.
Oh, we've lost Eddie.
Eddie's
He's
power's
had a
gone.
power cut.
Is that a power cut?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're staying like this. Right, so Amelia, you lean to one side. Hannah, you lean to Hannah.
Which way?
Other
This way or the
There you
other
go,
way?
there you go. Nobody move. There you go, stay there.
Okay.
It's like
Just chill.
nothing happened.
We're professionals.
We can handle anything.
Dice is the only one who's still awake. Oh, sorry, Dice.
Faiz,
Fuck it up.
Faiz.
Phase is the only
Whoa.
one who's still awake. Phase is
Crossing
the only one who's
streams.
still awake, yeah.
I am, yes.
Sepsis, will you fuck off? So you
Okay.
see Faiz talking to someone called Dice.
I'm gonna go
Is
back.
that Inquisitor fucker?
The greatest person on the planet.
I'm gonna go back. Sit near Phase.
Hey, whoa, watch where you're sitting. Fucking hell. Wee man, right here. Flies up.
I am so very sorry.
Don't
It
worry
is quite
about
dark.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, to these lot, your ass might be flat, but, you know, that thing's massive to me. Squat more. And then Carl next to Aetheri just goes, hoorah!
Whoa!
Phase.
Yes.
Tavares is still flying there. Just watching the conversation.
Are you going
Please.
to ask me to fork again?
Nah, I don't need to watch that.
I do.
Who said that?
Rhea's like, I do.
Hoorah, I do.
Do you think we are doing the right thing? Heading in the
think-
right direction?
Tavares looks at Fizz.
I don't know that we had much choice. We could have thrown everything away and walked away. But Bronze Falls is where the answers lie for me, so, or at least may be a clue for me, something along those lines anyway. So, yes, on a selfish level.
Good.
You have to Bronze Falls.
We are.
Eventually, hopefully.
It's not a bad place. Pretty cool. Prayers and wishes got a lot in common.
I'm more about the prayers.
Ah, you know you're asking for your prayers.
It's true, I do
We
tend to have one person.
Us wishes are those that don't really lean towards a specific.
I like the idea of being a wish. I don't think I'm a wish anyone would make. I think they'd be quite unnerved.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've not met any of my lot that, you know, are half and half, but I did know an Arthur once.
Followers of Costa would say that wishes and vengeance are also quite close together.
Some folk do wish for vengeance, but that's Carl's cousin that deals with that.
I think I
Is
would like
Carl's
to meet
cousin.
Carl's cousin.
Is Carl's cousin particularly unnerving?
Just a little bit eager to fulfill vengeful wishes. I mean, several times that mother kipper has had their wings taken off them. Literally,
Is that
we took the wings off them.
Is that a punishment?
It stops them flying. It takes us a long time to get around if we ain't flying.
Slows down the fulfillment.
Slows
of
it down a
vengeance
little bit. I
wishes.
mean, go for it, you're fulfilling a wish, but she's a fucking maniac.
You killed Tony.
Welcome to Colossus.
Beyond, I don't think that there are multiple paths yet. There are things we could do that would take us away from what we're currently doing.
What are you doing? Has no fucks about your just private conversation.
Well, fundamentally, we're trying to find some people.
For vengeance.
For vengeance. Why?
Kind of my shtick.
Oh, I'm definitely getting that. I mean, you were talking to the old Vendaria vengeance a moment ago.
I'm sorry, what?
You were talking to the Vendari vengeance. Looks at Faze.
You heard me?
Well, yeah, you said it out loud.
Did you hear Costa?
Right. Still got that deep voice going on.
The deep northern voice.
I mean, it's a rare accent around Colossus, but yeah.
It's actually an increasingly common one I've found.
You heard him, though.
Yeah. Well, he spoke to you. Or they spoke to you. She spoke to you. Costa spoke to you. You look surprised. Didn't you reach out to them?
And I'm going to speak to Tavares in Celestial.
Right.
It has never happened before that someone else has been able to hear our conversations. I did not know that you might be able to. There is something very special about the wishes of the young, I think.
Well, yeah, in Celestial. They have no... The young don't have any boundaries yet. They learn them. Until those boundaries are in place, everything's sound to them. And they interpret it how they see wish. I just happen to be a very old wish. Several times around the block, if I don't mind saying so myself. Always completed my task on time.
Good job. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I can't understand him. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Not if it's celestial, I can't.
You're an Asama.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah. It's not listed on my language sheet. I feel like it should be. It's not.
Isn't it?
No. I'll
it?
look through it with you later.
Okay.
Is it on yours, Bjorn?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Unless you forgot it when you were falling.
Celestial, Common, and Savai Oak.
Yes.
I literally have Sylvan in common.
Yeah, you and Althea
that's
should
great.
be able to speak it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I'll sort that
so
out
you-
later.
you
All right,
can-
in which
you-
case
you
I
can
fully
hear it.
understand.
You can hear it. I mean, look, what you and Vengeance Angel want to get, off your chest to each other is none of my business. But yeah, kids can hear it.
Yeah, you're always welcome. None of it's particularly secretive. Well, that's not strictly true, but the people it's a secret from, I don't really envision you meeting anytime soon, so...
They are, however, murderers and sacrificers of children.
There's a twitch in the devices on.
And also murderers of an entire town. That wasn't great. Though that person's really incidental to the person I feel is probably running.
Might have to reach
Thanks.
out to Cal's cousin.
They were murderers of children
my God.
under the care of Face.
If you want to kill Plutonius, I don't completely gloss over what Bjorn's saying. If you want to kill Plutonius, please be my guest.
Who's Glutonius?
Some
And I don't really do the killing, like rainbows. I'm a
Carl's
rainbow
cousin.
wish.
ask Carl's
Oh, Carl's cousin
I'll
will
make a
kill
wish.
anything. I mean, you're not. I mean, go for it. Who am I?
See if I can find a child. No, wait, that's coercive and weird. Never mind.
Wish to kill a dwarf. Wish. Come on, child.
Plutonius is a dwarf who expelled an entire town to eat continuously and
Themselves
voraciously.
and each other.
That's some power of persuasion they've got.
Bjorn bit off the tip of his own finger. And ate two really festeringly dead rats.
To each their own.
It wasn't my choice. And it wasn't my fault.
Not the first time.
I just thought, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
I'll have a word with Carl's cousin. Whatever happened in the town, I'll leave between yourselves.
It's she's a particularly vile person.
Sounds it.
And they're embroiled in something that I don't really understand. And I don't really remember.
You ever try getting your memories back?
How does one do that apart from sitting around and thinking about things?
Well, you can think about stuff. You can pray. You can rewalk it. You can.
I definitely don't want to do that.
You can wish upon a star. Heard it in some cheesy play.
Was it one you guys put on?
No, we're not very good actors.
I could see you being a fabulous actor. I don't know if I want the memories back. I mean, it would definitely help identify what's happening, but...
I mean, I'm not a fan of make-believe, but we can help you. And we can kind of, we'll talk to you. We'll interpret those memories. And it might jog a spark or two. It's dangerous as shit, though.
No, suddenly I'm much more interested.
I mean, going on what Bjorn said about the whippersnappers kind of being on the shit end of it, there'll be a lot of that energy rocking around. But it'll be that energy we can use to, maybe get them a bit of peace.
There were a lot of them.
Would Face be alone in this danger, or can we help?
His face doesn't change, but a single tear just rolls down his cheek. She doesn't have to be alone. But it'll take me a bit of time to get the crew together.
I would face this danger with you, Face.
If you are willing to help, I would be grateful.
Can do. Like I say, it depend on the rest of them, but I'll be in. I mean, I prefer to do it after Dwalo. I don't have long left after delivering the rainbow, but I'll give
You'd rather delivering the rainbow be the happy memory that you finish with, rather than...
the kid will be happy, that's all I need. As long as the nipper's happy. I'll give you my last couple of days. At least to get the young ones at peace. I mean, they'll have all had wishes before. Well, before.
I'd imagine they would have done. I would be very grateful for your assistance. I might not look it, but I would be.
Nah, but if you turn one way, you look it.
Hey, both sides still smile.
I never said they did. I mean, I didn't mean any offence by it. I'm just saying there's a bit more emotional twitches going on one side. You're beautiful, all right? Just accept it. My apologies.
I raise a metal eyebrow.
That's actually quite impressive.
Is that a little bit of rust, I see? There?
A little bit of what?
Rust?
I bloody hope not.
Perhaps you should have accepted my offer of help. Just saying. Just
They're actual rust.
no, I am joking, Face. I'm
Tavares
sorry.
is behind Bjorn like,
I am joking.
You have no idea how scary it would be to have half your body rust. Can you imagine? Like, my arm could just drop off.
I mean, you'd have probably noticed it by now.
I mean,
Or it might just be a ginger.
I don't think I was ginger. I don't think my hair colour changed when, I transformed into this.
Might be a skin condition.
Skin condition made of steel and rock.
Well, it's your skin, innit?
It was a joke.
I mean, it was funny.
I've been told in Vacunia that I'm not very good at them. I just thought I'd try it out. I won't do it again.
You know,
Very
that's
well
how you
to
get
do it
better
again.
at stuff.
You've got to keep
Just
practicing.
because you're shit at something, you don't just stop doing it. I'm not saying you're shit. I'm just as an example to anyone that might be. Yeah.
I do not
Bjorn.
do well.
I was playing along. I don't believe I can rust, actually. To my knowledge.
Tavares is now behind Faze going, she's full of shit. Full of shit.
I'm not sure you're helping.
Nope. Well, I'm just stretching the wings.
I will then. Very good.
Well,
I appreciate your offer of help, both of you. It's very kind.
it's doing my thing. Are you two
No,
Acquaintances?
friends.
Faze answered the
Bjorn.
question. Well, thanks for the suggestions, Bjorn.
I do not know what you were talking about.
That's
Do
alright.
you actually not? Because if not, that's actually quite concerning.
Bjorn comes across as one of those that I'm off to sleep now.
What was he talking about, Fizz?
Enjoy that, Faze, and Tavares will fly off. Lay down
Sure you
next
don't want to
to
stick around? Oh,
I'm all right, hoorah, or some shit, and flies off. Lays down next to Carl, elbows Carl in the back, and goes to sleep. Carl just, hoorah.
why does he hate Carl so much, Bjorn? Poor Carl. I think he was implying that they're flirting by pulling pigtails, Bjorn. Not that I have pigtails. Please don't take it
Yeah, but
literally. I
Bjorn
don't.
does.
I'd look very silly in pigtails.
Please do not pull the braid. It hurts a lot.
I'm going to very gently lean over and tug it and go, doesn't have to. It's okay.
Oh, there we are then.
You look
I-
even more red than you did when you hit the sunburn.
It is hotter.
In the middle of the night. As the moon rises and sets.
Absolute fucking nonsense.
You two share your moment of on watch.
And I watch Volush.
And you watch Volush. Give me a perception check. While Lenny's
Yes!
not here, and we'll tell him how it turned out.
Well, yeah, I was hoping he'd be back before you got. I've still got Faze's voice. I was hoping he'd be back before you did it, but never mind. Let's have a look.
Sometimes I get lost in all the voices as well. You know what I mean? Just because they
It must be
change
really
so much.
difficult for you. When we were playing Needham yesterday, I was doing Faze's voice for dice for the first 10 minutes, and I was like, wait, I'm French. Perception check 19.
19.
Yes.
As Volush settles and is fully comfortable, fingering belly button, hugging the backpack, drooling out one side, covered in peach pips. You didn't even know you had that many peaches, but neither did I.
Which is hot.
There is definitely a niche market for what you're seeing right now. The ash that you saw before with Raya, his own belly button biggie. Come on, let's keep it classy. Seems to be, you don't see it like pour from somewhere or anything, but just as you're like kind of looking, and then you look back at a particular place, it'll be just under his foot, or around where he's hugging the backpack, and as he shifts himself, the ash just kind of falls about and dissipates into nothing. There's a bit more of it in that little nested area that he's created and such, and every time a breeze comes past it blows it away, but you can't see its source. It's just, you look one spot, then look to another, it's there, then you look back, it's there, you look back, it's blown away. But there is still the same sort of very fine ash of parchment when Volush is sleeping.
Bjorn, before we finish our watch, and I promise no more pigtail or beard pulling.
Whatever.
No, in this moment.
Oh.
You know how Velk is Volush and Volush is Velk, and they are wildly different people.
Really? That is totally new information.
It can't be. They have the same tattoo on the back of their neck.
Tavara sits up and goes, "Oh, pretty funny."
I was
And
joking
then
again.
lays
Thank
back
you,
down.
Tavara. I was joking again.
Practice, I'm proud of you.
I might seem a little bit dim, Fizz, but even I have noticed.
You don't seem a little bit dim. So.
You're literally the first person ever to disagree with that statement.
Anyway, one night I was watching Velk while I was on watch, and I was also watching Velk, and Velk was writing a story, and there were images coming out of the book, and it was all very pretty and nice. But when Velk is Volush, I don't know if it was the same with Sketch. They don't seem to write the story. They're not the chronicler. And if you look now, Volush is surrounded by ash, so I think those pages are burning.
You do see the ash.
Are you saying because he is now an active participant in the story, then Velk has no meaning or use? So his purpose is burning?
Maybe, or just that while he's in a form that's not Velk, the story he's writing doesn't continue. And I'm not even sure he's really writing the story. He doesn't seem to know. If you talk to him, he doesn't seem to understand what he's doing. He just tells you he's just writing the story. But if you talk to him in the evening, that's still the same answer he gives. That's very odd. There's
But
something
also useful.
No,
and
no,
so
no.
far quite loyal.
It's not a criticism of Velk at all. I want to understand
Wait,
why they are the way they are.
does this mean Sketch was Velk?
Yes, I believe so. Velk disappeared. It's a similar theme to what we're seeing now, so yes.
I mean, I caught it when the strange child with a mustache appeared while we were torturing the man with the flaming sword, and I chopped his head off. Do you still have his head, by the way?
No, I dropped it in a river a while ago.
Ah, good. I caught them done when, you know, even in Vicunia, where we pride ourselves on our ability to grow artificial hair, it is still strange for a small child to have a bushy white beard and mustache.
Not where I'm from.
But
Dom's going to sprout one any day.
I am wondering how many more people that have turned up when Velk was not there. It might be possibly Velk.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Because in those moments, Velk has made a choice to actively assist with the story by becoming someone else. Velk themselves can't actively assist, but if we're in a fight, Velk does, and that's a choice.
Because he wants the story to continue?
Perhaps. I just think it's interesting that clearly the writing of the story, there's characters that show up in it as well, that were never there during the day.
Oh,
If you
he is
watch,
a bard?
No, not like that. Velk wipes them out of the story. You can see through Velk's magic what he's doing.
Artistic license?
No, it's more than that. It doesn't. They don't fit. They pop up, and Velk sweeps them away, and you see them vanish from the pictures that Velk created.
Perhaps then next time Velk is here, and it is an evening in which you can have a conversation with Velk instead of have him write the story. You could ask him.
I have tried talking to Velk. It's not particularly straightforward, although I did find out some about his family. They sound very pleasant. So that was nice. Velk can have a conversation. I don't know. I'd like to find
But
out.
here is the possibly bigger question. Is Velk the original?
I don't know.
Because there is Sketch and the small child, who I'm pretty sure was not the original, because we saw obviously the other small child without his mustache in the town. But we now have Valush, who is to say that Velk is what he actually looks like. And
I don't
who he
know.
really is.
Velk doesn't seem like someone who lies. Valush, probably. And that's what I mean as well. The personality changes entirely between character to character, or personality to personality. Valush is not like Velk. Velk was not like Sketch. Valush and Sketch have some things in common.
This is hurting my brain.
It's been hurting mine for weeks, so I thought I'd share it with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't think Rhea would necessarily be interested. I mean, Etheria, I'm sure, would be. And Rhea probably would be too, but Rhea would just go, "Are you?" And then we wouldn't get any answers.
whoa.
No, are you, not a woo-woo.
Not
Are
bad.
you Velk?
A
It would
woo
go
woo would
badly.
be correct if she was a dog. So
A woo-woo. So, anyway, that's fine. We should probably go to sleep. Thank you again for your offer of assistance. I'm sure that will be a very interesting and fascinating time for both of us.
I'm sure the rest of them would offer to help as well.
Oh, that'll be a joyful party. Wonderful. I would be grateful for any assistance people are willing to render under this circumstance.
Very difficult for you to ask for help, is it not?
No,
Would you like me to do it?
no, maybe.
I will ask the rest of the party for you.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm going to bed now. Good night, Beyond.
Good night, Face.
You go
I'm
to
gonna
bed.
wait. I'll wake up Etheria.
Cool. Etheria, you are woken. As soon as you wake up, Carl's up. We'll watch then.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Hey, speak the language.
Uh,
Right, Dragon. What do we do on these watches?
we make sure everybody's safe. We keep an eye out. Was there anything beyond? All well?
I think everything was okay.
I'm assuming if it wasn't, you'd have woke us up before. Or is that just how this works? Whoever's on watch deals with it.
No, you tend to wake. I'll let you explain. I'm going to go to sleep.
The screaming normally wakes everybody up.
I mean, that's true. Just give me a moment. Turns to Tavares and boots him in the back. Hurrah, that, yeah. Fucking rainbow. Fucking rainbows and dragons.
What's your wish, Cal?
What's my wish? I don't have wishes.
No?
I am a wish. And just
so-
for no reason, just goes.
Right.
Kittens, if you must know.
Kittens.
Nice.
That's a good wish.
I mean, it's alright. Little fuckers.
Not a fan?
I'm more of a dog person.
Yeah. So you don't have to be into your wish as such.
Nah, I've just got to be the one that delivers it, which is great when I tip up with a load of kittens and they all think it's all cute to lick me and paw at me and do that weird noise that everyone goes, yeah, purring or some shit.
Fair. Never thought of it like that. Well, I never thought of it before first. before tonight, to be fair. Didn't know that wishes like yourself.
You've never wished for anything?
Now that I remember.
Wish might have died when you were young. Sometimes it happens. Kids move on. Fickle like that.
Yeah, my childhood was strange. But anyway, yeah.
What would you wish for? Right now, you could wish for anything, Dragon. What would it be? If you say kittens, I will slap you. Sorry about the fireball, by the way, but you were a little bit like, rah.
Oh, it was a good hit. Don't worry about that.
Never miss. Never miss.
Yeah. No, it was a good hit. It was well within your right.
Right, move on from the politeness. I know you're from Vay. What would you wish for? Come on, tell me. Anything. Just me and you, no one else listening.
I think to be worthy of my clan, or maybe to have my own clan.
Ah, that shit's deep.
My sister always wanted to start one, so yeah, maybe me and my sister. We found a clan. That'd be nice.
I get behind that. Well, if there's any nippers in the clan and they want a kitten, I'll try and tip up.
My sister's young, but I don't know if she's a nipper.
I mean, I'm talking youngling. Like, some of them can't even say, like, normal words. But it's alright, we speak their language.
Is it same in elves? They have long lives.
Ah, but they're still babbies at some point.
Yeah, yeah. As I sit talking to him, I am going to keep an eye out around, but also start cleaning my blade.
Give me a perception check.
14.
14. You notice the odd wyvern flying the night sky. No real pattern to them, no real like destination. Just that, you know, when you're nearby and there's bats flying around, they're not really doing it, just going nuts. It's similar to what the wyvern's doing, it's just flying around. You see maybe 4 or 5 of them. I mean, nowhere near the thousands you saw take off from the mountainside, but you just noticed them.
Did you see what happened with them yesterday, Cal?
What, the wyverns? They crapped my wings off. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Fear. That's what did it. Absolute fear. I mean, that's fear that no one faces. It's deep.
Scare
It's deep.
1,000 wyverns.
1001 wyverns.
Fair,
No,
I didn't
no.
think I saw them.
Well, they grabbed the young and did one. A few of them were, probably when the mountain shifted.
What would make a mountain shift?
Some were bigger than the mountain. I thought these were very obvious. I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty confident in this quiz.
Yeah, it's logical, but we didn't see anything bigger than the mountain.
Did you look under the mountain?
No.
Did you look at the side of the mountain? Or the other side of the mountain?
No, but I saw above the mountain, sky. That's bigger than the mountain, but...
I don't usually get involved in shifting mountains, though, does it? It's the sky.
No.
We can fly in it. We can swim in it. We can even walk in it. I might write a song.
Are you any good with some?
Nah, mate. Kittens and nothing else. And the odd fireball. I can write about a kitten in the sky called Lucy with diamonds. And some marmalade stuff. It's like orange jam. Gets everywhere. Can't fly when it's on your wings. Anyway, how long we got to do this watch for?
We'd normally divide the night up into chunks.
How big's a chunk? Like peach chunk or?
Few hours.
Few hours?
Yeah.
What the
I normally work on my sword play, clean my blade.
As long as you do it a good... How big's that blade? However long that blade is away from me, because the wings don't like... We don't like sharp stuff.
Oh no, I wouldn't dream of bringing it close to you.
Right, well, I'm just gonna sit over here and stare at stuff while you clean your sword for a few hours. Looks at Tavares like, you bastard.
Sleep if you like. I won't tell him.
Ah, little bastard will know.
Is he always like that?
Fucking, he got rainbows, didn't he? Like, so he sees everything, hears everything. Oh, I know all the colours. Shithouse, that's what he is. That's a lie. He's a good one.
Well, I'd get you a peach, but I don't think I can get into that bag.
I'm allergic. Something to do with my cousin being an horse.
The pip's poisonous as well.
That's actually a myth. It's only poisonous if you eat it.
Most poisons are only poisonous if you eat them.
Nah, you can rub them in your eyes. You know, put them on a sword and stab somebody. Not that I would. You know what I mean? Kittens would kick off.
Don't know if poison would work in my eye anymore.
I won't stab yourself in the eye. Etheria, it's a long way to go to prove Just do us a favour, don't stab yourself in the eye. I'm a bit squeamish. Don't let this soft exterior fool you.
Have you ever seen one like that? Let's show him the amethyst eye.
I assume you put it in there yourself. It's got some properties to it.
No. It's a really weird story.
I don't like stories.
I'll give you the short version if you like. We threw away some necklaces and that appeared.
That is short, and I can get down with that. Where I'm from, we call them sentences, and there should be more of them in the world, Etheria. Unless it does.
Together, though, that'd be a story.
Yeah, but then it's, leave it. Just don't. Alright, shut up.
Yeah, what do you mean it has properties?
Well, it's magic, innit? See shit.
I assume. It's only seems to have fired up once, so I could see everything for, I don't know.
Well, yeah, it sees truth, so.
It just came on itself.
I don't know what to say to you, Etheria. Some people have, stone eyes, other people have glass eyes. Like, it's just life.
It feels like my eye, though.
Well, it's in your head.
I mean, it feels like that. I can feel it.
So can I if I touch it, I suppose.
I mean, I can feel through it. I'm not very good at explaining this.
I mean, you're stringing a lot of sense. I tell you what, while you're cleaning your sword, here, talk to this. And you don't know where from. You just hear a purr behind you. And there is a pure powder pink furred kitten with bright blue eyes. That'll do me a favour. Don't drop the sword on it. Alright, it's got places to be.
I just go, oh my fucking god! Kitten!
The cat has an heart attack and dies. Yeah, what are you going to do now? So, the kitten stares at you.
Meow.
You have a meltdown. Right, well, I'll go sit on this over here and keep watch for a couple of hours.
Yeah, a giant could come through now and Etheria wouldn't notice.
We're all going to die. And Carl goes and sits on a twig/log. And you have a little powder pink kitten for the foreseeable future.
Yep.
Your watch happens. Rhea, you take the morning shift. Morning comes as the first rays of sunlight bless your campsite. The kitten disappears, Etheria. You don't quite remember when. Maybe when you were just nodding off. A little bit like a dream where you can still see them, eyes are going, still see them. You open your eyes again, they're gone. Carl definitely went to sleep before you did. A few hours watch was a bit of a mission for Carl. Wasn't overly keen on completing it. But it is the morning. Rhea, as the sun hits you, I mean, being of your nature as you are, you tend to lean towards more nightly comforts. But it is actually quite nice to feel the sun rays upon the camp. There are a couple of wyverns that are heading east still. Pretty big compared to some that you've seen, but they are Just two of them flying as side by side as is comfortable, but they tend to do a bit of a circle. You get the feel, I mean, watching their nature and the way they're acting, it's like they're looking over their shoulder type thing, but they still fly east. Not in your direction, still skyward towards the Western Mountains. Elias and Dante are just knackered. Like, bags under the eyes, red-eyed, absolutely not enjoying their usual trip of nothing happening to 7 days of chaos and mayhem. But they are confident that you will hit Dwallo by lunchtime this day. As you pack up camp and start heading, the three wishes sit on the wagon and just essentially chill out, enjoying the fact that they don't have to do anything. Velk has kept his backpack with him, and you head towards Dwallo. The farmland around you is mainly that for for goats and pigs and such. There is a bit of growth there, but not too much. Just enough to keep the farmers going and the pigs and goats around the place. Heading into Dwallo, this is not a town that has fortified walls or anything around it, but it is a good, picturesque image of what you've seen of Vittoria and its architecture. It's got the mountains to either side of it. There is a valley that you're crossing over. You can see the terracotta tiling across the rooftops. It is a wonderful example of the Etorian architecture. Heading into it, it's busy and bustly, as you'll hopefully hear in a moment. Ding, ding, ding.
Pistachios.
Pistachios! Oh, there we go. Turn that down a little bit before I get sugar-dated in the face. As you enter the town, and clearly Eddie's power is never coming back on.
He's on his way back.
Is it?
Literally,
Whee!
his computer has decided it needs an update though. So it's like
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. As you enter the town of Dwallo, you are met with a busy marketplace being set up, and it is a bit more organised than Clay as Clay was just chaos and tables everywhere for the feast. But in here, there is a bit more planning involved around where stuff goes. There are a lot of built structures that are getting populated by people that either own it or have paid their time to be there. There are several large stables where you can see a lot of horses and such that have been put into their stables, given feed, looked after. Eduardo. And... oh, they've moved around, so I'm just going to move. Unbelievable. Did you get an email telling you what was going to happen? Shocking, mate. What a word. Boom. So you just got to Dwallo, mate.
Nice.
No one tried to rob you.
Cool.
They're setting up market, and a lot of people seem to have just arrived ahead of you, and like within maybe an hour. There are roads and such that are leading every compass point away from Dwallo across other farming bits of the farmland. It is busy. It's busy that you get the persona of the town immediately. Most of the buildings are built quite high, but nicely. It's not rickety and just like nothing's like kind of dumped on everything. It's deliberately done. And the two areas that you walk into are Cherry View and Green Walk, and they're the two immediate areas in front of you. I mean, Dwallo's a pretty decent sized town, but Cherry View and Green Walk are the southern side of the town, as informed by Dante and Elias as you approach.
Cherry Walk and
Cherry View and Green Walk.
View,
Yeah, and Green Walk. And it's more, it's not like two signs above two gates. Like just kind of...
districts in there.
Yeah. and Dante and Elias kind of explained, or over that way is the Cherry View, and over that way is the Green Walk areas of the town. Well, we're gonna, says Elias, we're gonna we'll sort the horses out and we'll get them all fed. Do you want us to take care of yours, or are you gonna do that yourselves?
I would appreciate the non-responsibility for a bit.
We'll make sure to come back and collect them.
Well, we'll be given tokens, and I'll come and find you, or if you come find us in the market, I'll give you your tokens. But sorry. And he pulls out his coin purse and starts counting out, and he gives you 35 gold. And Dante goes, "Oh yeah," and passes Bjorn a gold. So you now have 35 gold in one pouch and 1 gold coin in Bjorn's hand.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, I'll sort the horses out.
Thank you. We appreciate that. I hope we served as suitable guards for your journey.
I mean, nothing, and I mean nothing, has ever happened, ever. I was a little bit confused. We were getting guards, but I am so happy we did. I would not have wanted to. Thank you. Dante is of a similar, yeah, fuck that shit.
I hope you get back safely.
Back? I ain't going back there. They'll have to come and get me. Dante's having a moment.
I think you'll probably be okay, but, watch out for...
Well, sell me figs and become a, singer-songwriter or something.
You can get into Gert's by the look of it.
Whoa, all right. Keep your personal stuff to yourself.
What?
I was the strongest sentence you've ever said.
That's fine.
I mean, maybe, some of the farmers, maybe they've got a job going. Elias, you enjoy your trip back. You let, fucking...
Actually...
I'm done with figs.
Elias, when you do head back, could you tell the gardener what happened?
Oh, yeah. And on it, you need to be really careful around here. He kind of leans right close to you.
No, don't. All good. We'll be fine. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Backs off. Don't die.
Noted.
Tavares just floats next to you. You know about the Taras blood?
You wishes are as subtle as bricks, and I thought we were bad. I thought Etheria was bad. No offense, Etheria.
Etheria's quite good. Snuck up on us. Monkey over here, though. Gob on him like a monkey.
I don't think Volush really cares for what people want. No. Still got peaches. Good.
I'm well impressed. I heard a tale they'd had their last peach 5 days ago.
I think at this point they might be producing them.
I mean, that's not alright, that's not my business.
And you ate it.
Well, it was a nice peach. I got some rainbow stuff to do.
And where will I find you again? Or will you find us? I think you'll probably find
Just
us.
Look to the sky, pick a star, make a wish. That's not true, I'll come look for you.
Yeah, I figured you would, yeah.
When you're going to do your rainbow stuff, come find me.
Any reason?
Trust me.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
You probably should actually trust Volush. They'll probably be helpful.
Persuasion. Ooh, good at persuasion.
You're a bard. -6.
18,
Okay.
26.
I'll scout the place out.
Jesus.
And if the young'un is not allergic to monkeys, then I'll come get you.
Trust me.
We'll work on that bit, but I'll come get you. And Carl's like, what am I supposed to do? Kittens, mate. Kittens. Fucking so shit at this job.
He's good with kittens.
Hey, baby. Carl just kind of adjusts himself. Hoorah. Well, I'll come look for thee. Alright?
Good.
And Tavares floats away.
Wishes.
Yeah.
Carl and Tyler just sat there like, well, our wishes aren't here, so we could tag along or fuck off. It's up to you.
It's sort of your choice. I don't really know where we're going directly from here. Where are we going directly from here?
I don't know, but Tavares said something about he might need his help.
Should probably help him.
Help who? Help what?
No, we might need.
Oh,
Yeah, Tavares told us that you lot might need help. Something like Faze.
If you'd be willing to stick around, that would be wonderful.
I mean, we can do, but yeah, we'll stick
would-
around.
I would appreciate the assistance.
Do we have to be sober?
No.
Right,
Not
cool.
at
Tal, grab your wings. We're off. We'll be
I
in.
would-
What? Go on. Oh, there we go.
Just going to say I could do with a drink.
Oh, drinking, man, are we?
No, he's not. He's an alcoholic, so he's actually sober now.
I am not an alcoholic.
Look, don't listen to them, right? We all
I'm
got to
not.
practice at something. All right?
Exactly.
Right, follow me. I know this great game called roulette, and flies off.
The fear in your eyes for a second, then of going, oh shit.
Tal looks at Carl flying away, looks at you.
I'm not going to play roulette.
Ah, it's a great game. Don't worry about it. Come on, and just grabs onto your beard and starts pulling you. You only
I
move
would
if you wish to, like this.
I'm not going to move until I turn, pulling him with my beard.
Look, don't be
We
such.
we could probably do with a bit of a rest, refreshment.
Why?
I'm not
We've
talking to
been
you.
rude for like 7 days.
Ah.
Actually, finding a tavern would be a good start. And
Exactly.
if it's one that has Leopold in it.
Leonidas.
Who the fuck is
Leonidas.
Leopold?
I was like, I know I'm bad at
Look,
remembering
go
names,
chase
but
your
I honestly
exes on
don't
your
know
own
that
time,
one.
right?
And I
Play a
also
character with amnesia, people.
I also need to keep an eye out for orc dancer with wings.
Well, wherever
mean like
Leopold
that one?
is.
Leopus.
Sorry,
You mean like that one?
and I look to where they're pointing.
There is an orc. She is long, jet black, oil black hair. There are people around her that double take every time she walks past them. She walks with grace. She is tall, broad, thickly, not shredded, like rugby player thick. Oh man, that's a good description. We'll copyright that. And she's kind of walking around the place. She has two great angel wings that seem to come out from her clothing at the back. They look absolutely like pristine, like birds' feathers. They are kind of like closed in at the minute. And she's walking around the place, and there is just an awe of people that are staring at her. Yeah, she is. In most people's opinions around her, they are very taken by her beauty. Obviously, each to their own.
Let go of my beard. Now.
You already let go of your beard, like when you were tagging
Well,
along.
then-
Bjorn, I'm not sure in the middle of a town centre is where you want to do whatever you're going to do.
I scamper up his back and do that, looking at where he's looking.
Right, Veloce, you've never scampered up his back since you turned up.
I scamper up his back.
You were cliffhangers. You know,
I scamper.
to put
3'2"
climbing
and
shoes
scamper.
on. You get out your 50 feet of rope and climb up beyond.
I am not so dim face, but I will attempt to attack.
Again,
In the
I don't
middle
think
of
you're
town.
dim. I think you are focused.
Didn't you all want to make some money while you're here too?
Roulette? No? Just me?
Just
We're
you.
going to be over
Sorry,
there.
buddy.
I'll be over there with Carl. Feel free to come along when you want to drink. And Tal will
We'll
fly up
catch up.
after Carl.
You can all catch up if you wish. I will watch to see where she ends up.
I'll stick around with you.
I would stick around, but I feel I'll make you stand out more.
She's also
Yeah, I'm subtle.
Sorry, Bjorn. She's also a grey orc of Savai. She is definitely one of the Natasha orcs. Yeah.
Go. Find the tavern. We'll follow shortly. I'll stay with Bjorn, and I put my hood up and squidge down into it, so I try and look a bit less obvious.
I remain on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Maria just kind of looks conflicted, but just kind of like follows behind FaZe.
Yeah, I saw where this was going. Okay, so we're all going then, are we?
As soon as you move, I'll jump off and go with the theory.
Maria does not go where FaZe doesn't go. Like,
So
I know.
So who's going where?
I'm gonna follow to the tavern and keep an out for a smithery, preferably a Vey smithery.
Give me a perception check.
Is a smithery a word?
It is now.
It is now. Smithery. I'm gonna take a reroll.
Just smithereens.
Yeah.
We might need that reroll in a second. You're blowing it trying to find that you could just ask somebody.
I know, man. I was like, I'm going to keep a lookout. You're going to talk to anyone? Fuck no. I'm going to...
While he's doing that, I'm going to turn around to somebody and be like, excuse me, is there a Vey Smith around here?
Ah, there is.
We had 4 rerolls and it's nearly midnight.
It's the...
Beyond us something stupid.
19.
19. It's exactly where your Dragonborn friend's looking. Just right over there. on your way to the tavern, theory, you do spot one of the smithies or smitheries. There's definitely an elf of their dynasty nature working that forge.
Yep, I would head in.
Cool. Exactly where the Dragonborn's going, monkey. Or just there.
Thank you. And I'll hand him a peach core and walk off.
That is. Thank you, and just like tosses it into a waste basket. It's actually a wicker basket, but you know. So you're off to the smithy.
Yep.
Velk, what are you actually doing?
I'll go to the tavern. Was that like?
So Aetherius stopped going to the tavern and veered off to the smithy.
Felucia's on us. He's going to the tavern. He's going for one.
He's solo, guys. He's solo. Abandon the campaign.
I'd look over my shoulder and I say, I'll catch up, Velush.
Just smile. Wave.
FaZe, Raya, and Bjorn, I'm assuming you're tracking the wonder that is. FaZe and Raya, what are you doing?
I'm following Bjorn, but attempting to sort of blend with the crowd a little bit.
Blend away. Give me a stealth check. I know it's less of a... I'll give you a performance check, whichever's higher. It's less of a sneak and more of a, trying to act casual.
I'm thinking neither are great, but stealth I've got disadvantage on, so we'll go with performance.
Noticing that I'm not going to be able to hide very well, and that FaZe is attempting to shadow themselves.
Blend.
I would like to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. So that only adds +10 to a stealth check.
It's not going to do any damage. So.
Also, she rolled a performance check. So.
Oh, it's fine. I'll do stealth on myself.
She was going with stealth, but then it's at disadvantage, so she changed the performance.
Sorry.
So it would have been brilliant on the stealth check. So you don't have to have wasted that cast if you want to keep it.
I may as well attempt to stealth because I'm at least going to try and help my friend.
Okay, so FaZe will try to be quite blatantly like there and just act casual, looking at market stalls and such, whereas Raya is a bit more like breaking line of sight with people and such, and a bit more stealthy about it. So what did you get on your stealth check, Raya?
Dirty 20.
Including your +10?
Yes.
Jesus.
That didn't go great for you, did
That
it?
was, 20's high, but that is...
I know.
All right, but yeah, you're pretty confident. Your druidic magic's enhanced your abilities.
I'm not going to stealth.
I didn't think you were.
I'm going to
No
be a
one
bit
thought you
more
were.
a bit more like phase and just try and blend with the crowd.
Okay, give me a performance check.
No problem. 24.
Cool.
As I do so, though, I'm just going to like happily rock up to someone who was standing in awe of her.
Yeah.
And just kind of in a also slightly awe-like whisper, just kind of go, "Oh my God, was that Cordova, the dancer?"
The young. This is the first time you've seen a tiefling outside of Vicornia that isn't. What's the word? Their colourings are paler, so when you've seen those of red and blue and purples and such, they've got a bit of a vibrancy to them. But here in Notori, they seem to be paler, like it's dulled almost. I don't know if Althea mentioned it before, but they have, they're horned, they have long elf-like ears, just not as long as the elves, and they seem to be working a market of fruits, a stall of fruits. Yes, she's, well, look at her, and they kind of just stare across.
And do you know where she is performing?
Oh, she's not. She performed a couple of nights ago, but I tell you, it blew my mind. My heart was in my throat. I cried all the way through. And this tiefling, she is like absolutely. She like even now you can hear her, the crack in her voice kind of welling up, just remembering the performance. It was wonderful. You should definitely. I don't think they're performing. I mean, if you find out if they're performing, you must tell me though. You must.
I will. I think I will endeavour to ask. Thank you.
They went immediate panic until you said, oh, "I'll let you know," and they were like, "Phew."
Okay, and I'm just gonna smile and continue to track.
Do you not want any? Oh, okay.
Wait, do you have any peaches?
Yes, actually, and she turns and there is like trays of peaches and apples and such.
I'll take a bag of peaches.
Oh, brilliant! You got any peaches? Yeah, cool. Bye.
That is not something we would do.
Just a full tray.
Yes, I'll take
a silver coin.
And pass over a silver coin.
Thank you. And she passes you a tray of peaches. Oh well, she'll put them in a little bag for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll take the bag.
Cool.
And then continue to track.
Peaches come from a can, not on trays. Yeah. Whatever you heard about the birds and the bees ain't true either, mate. Never shag a wasp. So, you and you're just going to continue to track.
Whatever. Yeah.
Cool. She is just working the crowd, as it were. She is clearly enjoying the effect she's having on those she walks past. How close do you get? 51 feet.
Maybe about 20, 30 feet away.
Okay. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Keeping some people between us. Charisma save.
Save, yeah, please. Should be good at them.
Rerolls are available.
Have I used my fourth? I can't remember.
Yeah, on my last reroll, which turned into.
We have 3 left.
I don't think I'm going to need it. That is a natural. That's a natural 19.
Cool. Total of
27.
Charisma caster.
Just so you know, I need to check.
That's upsetting.
Motherfucker. I had it high, but I couldn't remember. There is definitely an allure to her that is supernaturally, encompassing her where she walks, like an aura, similar to that of those of the warriors of faith and such that can project confidence or fearlessness, or she has a similar aura to her. that is definitely aiding in the "oh, she's beautiful" mentality that's going around the crowd.
But it doesn't affect me, or
No, you. I mean, it is strong. Like you are full on. Like you know, you got to think of phase a lot to break it. Swinging
when
a
I
few pigtails.
as I'm looking at it, maybe like 20 to 30 feet away, keeping some people between
Yeah.
us, but can I see where the wings attach?
They're
Can I see
beneath her
that they
clothing.
are okay? So her clothing is designed and they're kind of
Yeah,
popping
yeah,
out
like
through.
holes in them type thing. But I mean, at 20, 30 feet, swan feathers, mate. Beautiful, absolute. Either the best prop ever made, or true feathers.
Or they were real and cut up someone, and yeah.
I mean, you word it how you want. I'm just here to tell a story, mate.
Okay. Keep tracking it.
Okay. Faze and Rhea. Bjorn has got within 20 feet of this orcish lass. Do you react
I'd like to-
any differently, or?
No, I'd like to stay about 20 feet back from him. I'm literally just there as Overwatch, if you like.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Just back up.
They're just there. This is Bjorn's thing. We're there as support and not
Okay.
As aggro.
You can keep tracking. Etheria, over at the smithy. The elven chap smashing away at some metalwork is quite heavy set for one of your Vayish cousins. All in the shoulder, all stereotypically of the heavy work that comes with smithing. Their long ears are tied behind and they've got a gold clasp at the back to keep the points together. Their hair is short, scruffy, nothing like any of the designs of home. They don't have an apron on that would usually cover the soot and stuff. They're kind of just covered in the grit and the grime. But they have a youthful look to them. I mean, a lot of the elves do, but they are particularly young. Bright green eyes, just covered in all the good stuff of working a forge. They seem to be making horseshoes, nothing out of the ordinary.
Before I approach him, I'd look around the smith. Does he have any blades on display, anything like that?
Yep. Short ones. They are a bit more leaning towards the style of Vittoria, where the thicker blade, more long sword, short sword, that gladius and type sort of style. Less so of what you're used to, the curved and more accurate blades.
Yeah, I'd be looking in particular for a wakizashi blade.
Give me a perception check. While this bard plays the flute as loud as they possibly can in my ear.
And looks at corner and sees bard playing flute in the smith. What are you doing?
This is how we keep them motivated.
12.
12.
Yep.
You do see some shorter weaponry. Nothing immediately stands out as a wakizashi. You probably have to rummage or get a bit closer and move some swords about, but there is definitely shorter blades.
Yeah. I'd approach the smith. Greetings, Master Smith.
Turns, sees your immediate vague get up, does a vague greeting, nodding their head and moving their hand across their heart. Oh, greetings. How was the trip? Well, I mean, and then starts rubbing their hands and puts their hand out to shake yours. It's how they do it round here. There you go. Gripped like a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Who knew?
It feels very cold to his heated smith hands.
Oh, sorry. I just hands you a grubby little rag.
Yep. I'll wipe. Hi. So my trip's going okay. I think. It's hard to know what we're out here for, really, isn't it?
I mean, I know why I'm out here. Just gestures at the forge.
True. I'm on my walk.
My apologies. And then goes really formal and does a greeting.
Hi. I'll return the greeting. Recently, I'd say misplaced, but I had reason to give away my second blade. and I'm looking for a replacement, hopefully to match my set.
May I? Just
Sure.
gestures for the
hand
blade.
over.
Hands a blade. They don't like do any fancy spinning with it, but they kind of like they keep one finger on the end, right at the tip of the blade, and then the other just where the pommel and handle meet. The guard, sorry, and handle meet, and they just kind of like moving it around, like one of those, those planetarium, like balance things. They're kind of doing that. It's almost right like a balancing act as they move the blade around, and even when they bring it almost vertical, they've got it perfectly balanced. Just tip one finger underneath the guard to hold it up there. This is absolutely stunning in my most Bay accent. I mean, I don't know if I could match this with with a Wakasashi, but I can definitely it'd be an honour. Just give me a moment and just beautifully, gracefully passes you the blade back, and then the complete opposite end just wades into all these short swords, like just throwing them to the left and the right. They're sticking in stuff. Some are just sweeps away the table. It's a pattern apparently with blacksmiths. And pulls out 2 Wakasashis from somewhere in this pile. I do have these, and he's now holding them without any grace to what they do with your sword. As they are, they're pretty terrible, but I could make something from them for you. It'd be an honour to help you on your walk, and I can make something for you. Like, he's kind of trying to be all enhancing and jestful on the gestury.
I don't know how long we'll be here for, but that would be amazing. How much would it cost?
4 days of your time. Just don't leave. It's your walk. I could never ask of coin or favour while one such as yourself is taking the walk.
And base your work.
And I do all right. There's plenty of horses coming. Oh shit! It runs over to the forge where the now horseshoe is obliterated. It's just like. Apparently, he gets up and walks away. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I've never seen a horseshoe do that.
Well, that's how they get so far during the. That's not true. But yeah, so I can. If you give me 4 days, like, don't leave. I mean, this sounds really strange, but I need you in the vicinity, and I can, I'll compliment your katana.
I would be honoured. I don't think I can leave my blade here, though.
I just need you. I just need you. And just looks all doe-eyed.
Yes, please. I will speak to my party. I think we have some things to do here, so I don't think we're in a rush.
It's 4 days. 4 days. It won't take any longer. I promise.
I would gladly accept.
It is an honour. Honestly, you are. Excuse me for asking. You are the Winter Rose?
Yes.
I knew it. In my forge.
I'm known out here.
I don't know about, and just gestures to the market, but you are definitely known among friends.
My name is Zephyria. You are?
Give me a persuasion check.
Can we go back to Viconia one day so we meet a blacksmith that might say something nice about me? Can we
There are no blacksmiths that will say something.
18.
18?
Yeah.
My name is Brokkina.
Brokkina?
Brokkina.
I wouldn't have heard of them at all, would I, back home?
No. You get the feeling that they are, a Vey citizen that moved to a Taurian and set up a forge. Like, doesn't appear to be any hierarchy behind them or anything. But you're also aware that on the walk there will be those pit stops where folks of your nation will extend aid. some way, shape, or form.
Cool. Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
The pleasure is, honestly, I'm honoured.
I seriously appreciate it. To be honest, I gave my blood away. We met a person who I believe deserved it.
If you don't mind me asking, who?
A young sorcerer called Aquarius, I believe.
I'm sure it was, the correct decision.
I hope they do great things with it, but they helped us an awful lot and possibly saved some serious damage to this area.
Honoured. Great. I mean, humbled.
But yes, it will be nice to complete my set again.
4 days. That's all I ask, please. Just 4 days, and I promise you, it will be. It never. I mean, I understand that you split the pair, but it should be. I hope it should be enough.
I trust you. I do. I appreciate this. I probably should go catch up with my party, but I will be back.
I'll be here. I'll be here.
Yeah, and if you need me, I'll be around town. I think I don't know where the tavern is, but they were heading.
Oh, there's loads of them, but a monkey went that way.
Yeah, I'm with the monkey.
You're with? Okay.
You meet strange people out here.
Yeah, every day.
I thought I was the weird one.
No.
No. I'll bow and I'll run after the monkey.
You just hear a little yes as you walk out. Valouche. That walks into a tavern alone for the first time since we started this campaign. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I'm a little nervous. See how many dragons are going to pop out in the bar. As at every tavern, mate. You grew up in Cruel, or existed in Cruel, or was born in Cruel, or whatever you've decided. I'm sure we'll all find out one day in Cruel. All right. So taverns are just second nature to you. People are drinking, having a good time, eating food, spilling like there's sawdust on the ground. There's stale ale and all that good stuff. Heading in, the bar is shaped like two V's, like towards the back of the room, and there's space in the middle so people can get served on either like flank of the V, so there'll be 4 like serving areas. It's just full of people. Probably done a bit of a shifting stuff, getting ready for market. People who are just there because it's their life's work. There's a few younguns behind the actual bars serving folk. There's a couple of different races in there and such. Nothing is like there's no monkey people, but the 2 wishes, Tal and Carl, are in there, and they're stood on the bar, just nailing a couple of thimbles worth of ale.
I will walk over to the bar. Excuse me.
Hello. Young lad pops his head up.
My friends are in need of money. Where can I perform to make money?
Give us a persuasion check and I'll tell you.
Seven. Plus 8. 15.
Oh, fine, Jesus, pulled that one out of us. Not 1 for a 28.
When you got it, you got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't speak for the owner, but none of this lot can sing. Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you, do party tricks?
Valouche is the name, dance is the game.
Oh, nice, a dancing monkey. We haven't had one of them before.
Do you mind if I...
You go for it. Excuse me. And there's a couple of dwarfs sat at the table. Can you shift for the... We got a... Valouche?
Valouche.
Valouche the dancing monkey. And then a few people like, dancing? Oh, nice one. And start moving their like stools and stuff. And they've kind of just naturally aimed themselves at the table the two dwarves are sat. One looks, all right, we're leaving the table. I'll go stand over here and watch the dance. The other one, fucking raging. Like, been here 5 minutes. And goes and stands with his mate. But
Can
this
you make
table
some
is cleared
space?
for you.
Can you push the tables?
I mean, can somebody push the tables, please? And
I do it myself. I'm very small.
And there's quite a nice Carl and Tal are like, you're small. Nailing their thimbles. And people just naturally move. And like they position their chairs. They ain't got a clue what you're doing, but they're positioning their chairs, waiting for you to get on this table. It's all yours, Valouche. The dancing. It's all yours.
Valouche, the dancing monkey.
The dancing monkey. I present to you, Valouche, the dancing monkey.
I call this one the dance of the blossom blade.
Oh,
cool.
Sounds exotic.
So, Valouche will basically start dancing quite like the capoeira style again, but quite softly at the start. And as he does, I will cast major illusion or major image. So I get a 20-foot cube around me of able to kind of create a visible phenomenon. Yeah, amazing. Cool. So, 4 small blossom trees grow out the ground in a 20-foot kind of cube, each one on each side of where he's standing, roughly like 7 or 8 feet tall, so taller than Valouche, basically, kind of on each of the compass points around him. A subtle kind of beating noise begins to echo out from the trees, and tiny monkeys are swinging through their branches. Valouche dances in the center of the 4 trees, subtle and slow at the start, body kind of moving like water, basically. Amongst one of the trees, a shadow starts to grow, and from it pokes the face of a foul-looking demon with sharp teeth and a wide grin. The demon lurks around the edges of the illusion, as though stalking prey, slipping from blossom to blossom tree. As they approach each tree, the tiny monkeys within the branches begin to cower. The petals begin to fall, and the beating noise grows. Valouche's dancing gets more aggressive as the demon approaches the last blossom tree. The demon then twists and turns and begins slowly creeping towards the center. The demon takes a few steps towards Valouche, whose back is currently turned away from it. Step by step, the demon edges closer. Valouche's dancing gets more and more aggressive with every second that passes. The beating grows louder. Finally, the demon reaches out, curled and shadowy hand, and lashes at Valouche in the center. As it does so, in the moment, as though the illusion freezes in time, the demon's hand held in suspension as it's reaching out towards Valouche. Valouche remains completely still, and the beating stops. Almost as quickly as it stopped, there is a flash of movement. Valouche twirls around the demon and is behind it, and with a lash of his hand, an ethereal-looking blade, Vey, whips out and strikes the demon, his body ripping in half and dissipating into as though ash blowing in the wind. Just as smoothly as the sword struck, Valouche's dancing carries on, aggressively at first, but then subtly calming back down to that of soft water. As he does so, the petals of the blossoms that had fallen begin to rise back up from the ground towards the trees, back to the branches that carried them. The small monkeys that were cowering in the trees themselves begin to climb once more and come out of the hiding. Valouche comes to a subtle stop in the middle of the floor as the trees fade, and the last motion that he makes as part of the performance is that of sheathing a sword.
The entire crowd are silent. Etheria, about 3.5 seconds after Valouche started that performance, you walked through the door and got to witness all of it.
Just lean against the door and outside of the watch.
Everyone is silent for maybe hangs for 4-5 seconds, and then the clapping starts, and then you can hear people crying their eyes out. There is no one has anything but cheering and screaming and clapping. There is coin getting thrown at you left, right, and set. You've got a cut over your eye. There is a give me a performance check with advantage.
The Valk just did the coolest thing they've done this campaign, and only one of us was there to see it.
Yep.
Cool.
And that's what makes it special.
27 in total. I got a 6 and a 16. Good times.
The coin lands on the table and around it. There is silver and gold and a very shiny silver. You obviously don't. I'm assuming you don't just like, yeah, motherfucker. With your little fez hat, like, just filling it. Yeah,
Give it to me.
yeah. Number 27 coming your way, bitches. But then there is the dwarfs, the two dwarfs that move from their table. The angry one walks up to you. Their beard is greying. There's little bits of black near like the sideburns, but the most of it's grey. It is neat in that it's not tied or braided or anything, but they've managed to keep it pretty trim. And walks up to you. I have never witnessed such a beautiful performance in all my life. And takes a knee and just raises an axe to you, and this axe is covered in runes similar to like the tattoos Bjorn has. There is an essence of magic about this axe. I have no coin to give you, and the 3 hairs I took off this elven bin I sold for this axe. So,
Are you sure?
it would be my life's honour.
Take the axe.
A pigeon gets fucking crossbow bolted in the rafters, and Bjorn dies. I mean, all the connection.
Can I ask where you're from?
From the lands of Viconia in the north, but there are no such performances that I have witnessed. Please, and he's still offering the axe.
If I am to take this, then I will owe you a dance of one of the tales that this axe is involved in. I will find you at some point.
There is no payment I could give for such a story.
Then consider it done.
Just drops their head. Do you take the axe?
Yeah.
All your fur goes woof, as there is a pulse of arcane energy across you. The single tear that rolls down the dwarf's cheek, you kind of hides.
I seek you out when it's been a part of some stories.
And just walks back to their dwarven friend, and they kind of have that heart-to-heart moment.
Before you go, your name?
My name. Didn't know you were going to get a fucking 27, you prick.
Sure, I've got a name in this list somewhere.
Beyond's face when Velush uses it in battle.
The DM's face. Where's my cameras? My name is Doradin of the No-Beards. And just kind of gestures at their beard.
Perfect. Then I shall seek you out one day.
I am truly blessed.
Cool. I'll as like things start to settle and stuff like that, I'll scoop up the money.
Cool. As you scoop up your money, counting it as you scoop, you have 7 platinum,
Nice.
32 gold,
Yep.
and 68 silver. Prick.
Don't give any of it to Rhea.
She's like, how do you think through it,
We've made nothing.
Yeah.
In fact, we lost some down the cracks.
Broke even on a 27. It's midnight, or just after, so we're calling it there. It went late. I wanted to get to a bit of a decent stop in the town. Well done,
Right.
kids. Lots happened. There was some weird ass stuff happened as well. Some more lore of Colossus has been dumped upon you, and you may or may not have found one of the people you're looking for. And
The
turns
legend
out,
of Ed and Ted.
Ed and Ted rides again. So, thank you very much. Chat, you've been amazing. Busy as ever all the way through it. Sorry for going so late. Thank you very much for all the bits, all the rerolls, the subs and so. It's super cool and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are not returning to Fables Among Titans until February, as between myself and the group, we've got a lot of things going on, and I don't want it to be only a couple of us and then miss a week. So we're going to restart in February. The next stream is Wednesday. Spelljammer.
Spelljammer, yeah.
Spelljammer Part 2, Episode 2 will be returning this Wednesday. So tune in for that. Thursday we've got the second session of the Whispers of Dragons campaign that started last week. And Sunday we will be back. Ooh. I think Ashana is this Saturday. So if you could stay up Saturday night until silly o'clock Sunday morning, Ashana, one of our amazing sponsors, will be on their session 3, might be 4, of Walking Dreams. And then on Sunday evening, we'll have episode 91 of Chronicles of Needham. So so we got a lot of D&D on this this week. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much. And for now, say goodbye, players.
Goodbye, players.
Good night, players.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Hey.